Hit that button. Cool. Oh, those other things I probably didn't fix. No, Mark, for now. Not the vanishing duck, please. Leave me be. Oh, one bro got out. Yeah, stick on rock. Yeah, Rez, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, totally understand. Understandably, your job definitely, it makes sense for you to know the technology. As a college professor, luckily, I usually don't know too much besides like running a PowerPoint, so I always reach out to others. I definitely am of the opinion that, you know, if you don't know something, trying to talk with others or figure out stuff is probably one of the best ways. Quick mute. They say I'll start program mod where you can talk with keybind. So that would be useful. I've talked about that. That would be very useful, is like a quick keybind to turn off VoIP. The only thing is, some people have thought that that could be potentially OP. What I'm talking about, Rez, is literally just one button for one person in particular. The reason why people are like, oh, that'd be OP is because then you could, like, not hear people. I don't know if you can control that volume anyway, so maybe it's just a non-issue. Yeah, regardless. I think a quick mute would be nice in some shape or form. Obviously, being able to mute the game audio would probably be the simple, easy fix. The simple, easy fix compared to, like, an individual one. What's up, Robo? How you doing, bro? Robo, how's your map? How's your map, man? Hey, how hard is it going? You can control the volume and the settings? Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Bonjour. Ardor, can you shout out Robo? And Andy? Andy, I thought you're Colossusing right now. Oh, no. You don't have time to gamble. You got a Colossus. Oh, Andy done? Nice. Oh, you're pooping? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nice. Hope it's going well. You gotta get that gamble and it's important. I hope Shadow of the Colossus is going well. Ark, you shout Andy too? Oh, the mass shout out even freaking did it. Andy Hubick, freaking gamer extraordinaire, is currently playing through Shadow of the Colossus on the last boss of Shadow of the Colossus. So freaking good. Has Siribot been April Fool's? I don't think so. I don't know if that's a thing. They're having a colossal poop. 100% Robo. What you up to, Robo? Yo, I've heard Andy freaking can put away, you know, a pound. Freaking Shadow Colossus is so good. It's Siribot? Oh, it effed its name up. Yeah. Looks like the April Fools did a little bit. Just change its name. I'd be curious if they added like an April Fool's specific thing to it. That would be kind of funny. Just gonna land over here. Trying to get behind the tree to hopefully keep this dude alive. Someone's shooting at us. Probably from up the hill. Oh. I really thought there was gonna be something more. If you go to commands, Ardor, you can see all their commands. I think it's on, like, if you just type Siribot, it should pop up and say like commands or something. The question of the day: what was the best April Fool's joke you saw? I don't remember if it was an April Fool's joke, but when Google did like the pirate mode, which you can still technically do, that was pretty damn good. Yarg. Do ye be seeking for answers? And thank you, Ardor, giving Andy's the points.
I didn't know I was landing y'all that far from the hill. I apologize.
You individual person's more difficult? That makes sense. That makes sense. The overall mute would be a useful button regardless. A quick mute chat would be nice. That could help fix the problem. I even told one of the community managers for Arma about that. I was like, hey, I think streamers could benefit from it. Regardless, though, I already have a lot of fun. These are all just hopeful things to make the game a little better. But if it doesn't happen, it's all good. You're doing a rocket launch to the moon? Not landing? They go to Mars after they put a base. Yeah, hopefully, Reds, that's a quick one. A mute and an unmute voice channel keybind, something like that. You redeemed it 75. What did it say? What happens when you redeem it? It was a rickroll for 75k? Oh my god. I don't think I could do that, bro. I think I have to let people know that it's like a joke one, and then I'd like probably still refund people for the joke. Ooh, little stutters.
Hello.
I'm losing heli rotors left and right today, man. That little stutter kind of scared me. They discovered penguins can fly. Nice. What are some other ones? There's been some other, like, goofy things. Some websites do things. And thank you, Sutton, for the freaking 60 stream streak, man. You're insane. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you immensely. Thank you, man. I hope your work's been good today. Hopefully over fast. Oh my, is it party time? It's not too loud, right? Jiggles, we said it's perfect. I had to adjust another song earlier. Do you want louder? I can let Ardor be the... It's quiet? Okay, I can make it louder. I don't mind. The problem is I gotta literally juggle all these audios on their own, so that just makes it difficult.
1 second, soldier.
Let's go, please.
I was waiting for one guy, my friend. Be patient, it's okay.
Well, Discord changed the logo to multiple pings. Yeah, I've seen that before, where it like makes it look like there's a alert or something. I've seen those. Those are pretty funny. Let's go to... Man, maybe I just need to freaking get over it. And try to play Conflict one of these days. Maybe just have like a week of Conflict where I visit different Conflict servers.
Land.
Bye-bye.
I'm getting these little baby stutters, man, that are causing like some of these landings to be a little funky. Jiggles, did you eat? Did you do the workouts? And also, Jiggles, I imagine you're a music listener while working outs. That makes sense, Ardor. Yeah, that was a good one. What did you play to have snappy... Oh, what DPI do you have? Honestly, dude, my DPI is really low. And what's up, Service? How are you doing? My DPI is like 650. So, it's not... My DPI is not the reason why I have snappy helicopter gameplay. Let me triple check for you and confirm that it's like 650. Someone told me I should make that higher, but here we are. After many years. Yep, still 650. What I do, Service, is I have most of my movements on a keybind. I made 3 YouTube videos that might be helpful to you. A tutorial video, a keybind video, and a landing video. So, like, for me when I'm flying, a lot of my movements are technically on mouse buttons. So, like, this... What is this one? I think this is, like, collective back. What is it? Whatever. Basically, like, tilt back, tilt backwards, tilt forward, tilt to the right, tilt to the left are all on a button. so that I can hold them and it'll do the motion more continuously. So like instead of whipping my wrist to try to like make the heli like tilt to the right or left, I just hit the button. So majority of the time, the fourth from control, hell yeah. Majority of the time, I'm actually not even moving the mouse too much. If anything, it's like a little bit. Most of the time, I'm like hitting buttons, if that makes any sense. French toast and sausage? What the heck? We fancy up in this bish? What the hell? French toast? Oh god, okay. Okay. Dang, control 102 digs? I think he might be the highest. Yeah, Ardor, the thing is like, I don't know. I think the problem is forever ago, I think I heard someone be like, lower DPI is actually better. Because aiming slower is better for you. And I think I just copied it from there. And it probably was...
God damn it.
It probably was wrong. But I just kind of got stuck with it. That's what I did forever. I know people... One of the... What's the words? Some people have said, like, oh, you know, higher DPI is better because it means that, you know, you get more inputs from your mouse, basically. And... Really? Wow. That grenade didn't kill. Okay. You play rifle aim. Interesting. Yeah, Service, I would check out that video I shared. And maybe try copying some of the keybinds. In particular, do you have a mouse that has the ability to put keybinds off of, like, on it? No, Ardor, it didn't happen. My guy was going to a farm. He's going to a farm! Yeah, I mean, I would just play with the keybinds. I think that's the biggest thing with this game, is just getting comfy keybinds. Also, the other thing that's, like, kind of busted, a lot of keybinds can be multi-bound. So, at least on keyboard and mouse. So, like, theoretically, if you really wanted to, you could put the start engine button on, like, 7 different buttons. I don't think that would be any use, but that also means for, like, flying movements or other things, you can put them on different buttons, too. Morkfa, when are you going to be the fish god? Oh my god, Ardor. Oh my god. Dude, Morkfa consistently rolls. In the single digits. It's freaking insane. I've never seen someone so consistently roll. So consistent. I gotta figure out what Das is doing next week. If I recall, I think he's doing Ready or Not. Is that what he's doing next week? I think he is. Well, thanks, Soos.
Why you shooting me? I shoot me!
You liked that, didn't you?
No, I really didn't. Now I'm gonna get shot in the cranium.
Was Civ last Tuesday? Yeah. I'm thinking it's some Ready or Not. I'm thinking for next week. If possible, maybe it'd be fun to try Ready or Not again with the S. That's not the repair thing, is it? Maybe on... I've talked to Jiggles a little more. Maybe on Thursday or Friday. Or possibly Tuesday. Like I said, I gotta figure out the schedules. Maybe play some Schedule 1 with Jiggles.
I'll need that. Good luck.
Whee. Yeah, I'm doing all these landings. They're just losing the rudder each time. Fine with me. Whatever. I don't need money. Money's for the weak. Woo. Money's for people who need things. That would have been funny. I should have repaired and just made him wait for the repair. True. Kidoki. I think we'll get another heli. Sweet. I think there's only like 2 pilots.
Get to the chopper!
What the hell? Frecklestein's monster? Okay, I had to read that name. Hello, Freckle. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Flight School. It's a question of the day every day. If you would like to answer, question day for you is what was the best April Fool's joke you saw? Today's April Fool's. I was thinking of doing some cheesy April Fool's joke like this is the last stream ever, but I was like, lame. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you. I try my best. Thank you for checking out the videos. Hopefully the tutorials are helpful. I need to get back on the train of uploading clips. I've been like super extra busy with work and I fell off that train. I need to hop back on it. I've also been trying a new format with verticals and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm kind of debating it. It's showing like the whole gameplay, but I don't know if that's worse. I have a feeling it's worse. Sadly. Oh, we'll see. I'll have to keep playing, keep experimenting. I tried this for like a month and a half. Thank you, Control. What, Freckles? That's okay to call you that. What servers do you normally play on? Oh, shit.
Well.
Dude, my favorite is when I die and I'm just seeing the freaking heli just fall and I'm like, well, there's nothing I can do here. I'm dead. Well, that's a gunner heli. And they're very strong. Very strong. I do... One thing I dislike how sometimes I'm the only survivor. I don't know how that happens. I don't know. I kind of feel like, if anything, like, these other guys should live.
We were the only two that lived.
Okay. The quick extract. The quick extraction. I believe in this game too, if you lay on a nade, I think it blocks the nade for the other people around you. I could be wrong, but I think that's how that works. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Gimme. Nice. A lot of people not flying, really. Hey. I'm gonna need to try a different angle. This map's really tiny, so it's kind of rough. There's a gunner heli that's really hell-bent on making your life hell. This map's super small, so it's kind of easy for them to get away with it. We'll probably need to try maybe like a low approach. You didn't even cue this, did you, Morkfa? What the hell? What the hell? How you get to be so lucky, huh? To be fair, there's a good amount of Green Day on my playlist. How much is there? Kinda curious. How many songs do I have? One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh shit, wrong button.
Wrong button. Alright, let's get out of here.
Idiot nation. Oh no, they dug. No! No, Morkfa. Control's the diggy diggy hole guy. Okay, okay. Is that your title, Controls? You will be the diggy diggy hole. I don't know if there's a way for me to see a leaderboard of like who's dug the most kind of thing.
Goodbye. Oh god.
Sometimes when I hear like shot shot and then nothing, I'm get scared because I'm like they're whipping out an RPG probably. To be fair, Control, Morkfa's goal is to become the fish god. So I don't think Morkfa really cares about the diggy diggy hole as much as the fish. I'm pretty sure fish is the main priority. Honestly, this is one of the maps where little go-karts is probably fine. They're just loud. You're just gonna get heard driving in. You want Morkfa to be the fish dude? Okay. So you'll be the dig dude, he'll be the fish dude, and it'll just round out then, right? The king of everything? What the hell? You just want to take all the titles? Noku's the points? Noku doesn't even have the most points. I think it's technically Matt. Or maybe it's Taco or Misty. It's Misty, Taco, or Matt. I don't remember which one is number one for the channel points.
Do we have a spawn beacon up?
So the problem is I gotta move the points over to the gamble or to the bot. Because the bot's way faster. And to my knowledge, I don't think the bot has a as low of an integer limit. So that's the integer limit. Once it hits those points, you're basically done, which sucks. I want higher numbers. So I have to update the bot and get the points merged over. I think there's a way to merge them. I'm gonna drop in the force over here.
Good for me.
Really, man? You actually took them out that fast? How? What? That's incredibly whack. You're telling me that one little spray from the heli actually legitimately somehow killed 4 people instantaneously? Dude, that's whack. That was the luckiest spray in the universe. Exactly, more numbers. To my knowledge, I think the dig thing will go forever. I don't know if it has an integer limit. It may not. Green's on the verge of winning. Honestly, I'm okay with Green wants to win. Freaking Signal Hill's pain. I'm sorry, Ardor. I'm sorry. I literally don't know why. Even though I transferred everything, it didn't transfer the data. I technically still have my old computer, so I technically could try. Dude, B-Barb says digging out the glass, I swear.
Last call. Get to the chopper. Last call.
Honestly, let's just get it. Okay. If we start getting shot at, we just instant land. It's a strat. No! You gotta be kidding! That hit the freaking tree, man? Ugh. And it insta-distracted some people somehow? Amazing. Thank you, TTV. Dude, I was freaking trying to get low enough.
Dude, I can't believe I hit a tree.
That's so whack. I actually hit the tree. Oh my gosh. You Dig King Spirit? I don't... Well, Ardor, what even were you at before? Weren't you at like the... Were you in the thousands of digs? Like thousands of meters? Or were you hundreds of meters? I don't remember. I don't remember. Dude. If Red makes a comeback, that's gonna be so annoying. Because it's gonna take so long. I think I need to go thousands, really. How are we gonna approach this, man? Signal Hill is so rough. They're looping super hard around some way. Maybe that's some strat, is we gotta loop around somehow. It'll be better. Hundreds of digs, damn bro, I'm sorry. I do know that, obviously, it does, I remove the... Wait, did that keybind get removed? Where is it? Left control L. Left control L. Now it should center, right? try again. Was it all my money on Signal Hill? Do. Good doke. Hey, look, it's my alley. Let's try behind this building, maybe. Or not building, behind this mountain. Hate Signal Hill, it's so rough, man. It's so difficult. Tough. On YouTube. Signal Pog! I don't know about Pog. Oh god. Hell, he's gonna crash now, isn't it? Whee! Chad. No cheese slap. No dub. No cheese slap. There's no cheese slap on YouTube. It's not a thing. That's not a thing, bro. Man, Red's really about to make the biggest comeback of all time, which is going to include making this game last another like 10-20 minutes. Holy crap. Yep, we gotta go for super risky hot drops. Well, let's try one. Let's try a risky hot chop. Hello? Engine, please. Power on. Power on, engine. There you go. On your way home? Nice, bro. Be safe. Be safe. Ardor, do you miss stream avatars? Is that something you ever, like, miss? You're like, oh, I wish the slow stream avatars were there. I stopped running it because of performance. But honestly, I might be able to throw, like, pull them off again. Maybe not. Maybe they're kind of whatever. Kind of whatevers. Good dope. That's looking good, that's looking good. Tangia Dungeon? True. Speaking of Tangia Dungeon, I gotta make sure I join the dungeon. Where is it? Spawn Tangia Dungeon. Exclamation mark join, you can make your little character get more stuff. I gotta double check, they probably have joined a couple. Need to see what the hell they even have going on. Nice. I have a little freaking pickaxe now. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah, baby. If I start, it should be automatic. Okay, cool. Cool. I wonder if that's a thing. Can I make it so that triggers automatically? Trigger like every hour kind of thing? Just on its own? Probably?
I'm gonna go for Brio. Pretty YOLO, we need to get rid off there.
Damn it, dude. There's so much red hiding up there. How is that even possible? Ugh. How are they holding the freaking hill so well, dude? That's not fair. Just freaking 4 of them? Boo. They're right there holding it. That's ridiculous. Oh, they have a beacon up there that no one's able to deal with? Well, that's how. Dash how. Honestly, it would be interesting if, like, only the 3rd team gets a beacon. Because once they get out of the 3rd, like, they're going to be in a pretty strong position. Because green's right there, so they added it, I think, like a month ago. If your team is losing, they can drop a beacon, and then people can insta-spawn on it. The pro is that it definitely helps, I think, it helps to keep players in the game. Because, legitimately, if there's a scenario where there's, like, not really any pilots on the team, it can be really painful. Because this game, I feel like, oddly, is pilot reliant. Like, you really gotta have someone get you to the point. Yeah. And I think it's only one person gets a beacon. War of the 5th, hell yeah, baby. Let me give you those points. What's up, War? What are you doing today? You been doing any more Slay the Spire runs? Paul Cave on YouTube said, hey, how you doing? What's up, Cave? Welcome back. How you doing, bro? Playing some Arma. I'm trying my best to get a hot drop landing or land my team near the enemy, but it's really difficult right now. Oh, you're good, dude. Have a good day at work. Hope it goes well. Appreciate you saying hi. Appreciate it. Hope your day goes well. So far, we've only gotten to play on Signal Hill, and so far we've been getting wrecked. Nice. Nice. Rank 15, that's what I'm talking about. I swear to God, if this truck shoots at me, bro. When he's on my team. You... What shot at me? There's a dude? What? He's by our truck? Huh? I'm on the King of the Hill server. Ah, it's so whack, bro. We have a truck that is shooting a 50 cal, and there's a dude that is next to it, able to shoot me. Okay. Sure. Sure. For some reason, you just don't care about a 50 cal. Fine. Alright, buddy. We have a couple people on point, but I don't think it's gonna matter. At this point, we just literally are dive bombing, because I don't... Struggling. Hey, they finally killed Red. They're on point, luckily.
Dog, you're fucking horrible.
How am I gonna do this, man? Try to go up here. Go in the woods over here. Sir, this map in particular, man, is very difficult. I kinda... If anything, if I had to choose between red or green winning at this point, I'd definitely pick green just to rotate the map. Alright. Just goal is successful drop off, hopefully. We haven't had the attack heli, luckily. This area has been, like, swarmed by enemies. That's why I think I've been avoiding it. Okay. Alright. That should be a little safer, I'm hoping. Could maybe do that spot for a hot second. Maybe let a couple crowds slowly move in. That might be smarter. Hopefully they can survive on their way up. Thank you, Folk Cave. I appreciate it. This game's tough. Like, one thing about this game in particular, in Arma, like, if your rotor touches anything, like, it does not matter. Like, you can touch a tree, you can touch, like, the ground, like, it will blow up, like, almost instantaneously. So, a lot of times, like, when flying, it's hard to explain, but it's like you're cautious, like, you're always kind of, like, a little paranoid about the rotors. And you're always having to think about, like, the rotor distance. So once you get a little too close, especially if you get too close, it'll like catch the rotor and then just straight blow you up as opposed to pop the rotor off. So trying to find the right spot, not lose the rotor, be fast. All the pieces coming together can be a little difficult sometimes. But like right here, I hit a tree last time, so I gotta be really cautious. Might just keep cheesing this little spot over and over. F ton of people just died. They died on their approach or something. Also, I feel like, I don't know if you have to put the beacon in the circle. If you do, people, I get it, but if you don't, they should put it outside.
Take the beacon, get on point. Take the beacon, get on point.
Okay, you said you keep hitting trees while flying. Are you in first or third? Truthfully, it's gonna be a time thing. You just gotta have more time practicing, just getting used to the size. I don't know if there's like any real trick I could think of when it comes to not hitting trees. Theoretically, flying in third person may help for some, but I've never flown in third person. This server doesn't have it, and the servers that do, I usually don't even use it when it is an option. Something about flying first just feels better. Third looks cooler, but first just feels better for me. Feels like I have more control. More precision. Accuracy. I don't feel as floaty. Feel pretty floaty and son of a bitch. Guy hiding in the freaking bush, man. Ooh. That guy's freaking spawn camping. Very cool, man. That's the only thing that holds this game back, this game mode, is that there's some people that unfortunately the whole time they play, they literally are just watching helis fly out of a base. Probably, unfortunately, one of the lamest ways for someone to play this type of game mode. Unfortunately. But hey, some people, sadly, I get it, just not very good at games, so they gotta do what they gotta do to get kills. So, it's fine. It's fine. At the end of the day, there's always gonna be someone that's gonna do something like extract camping. What you gonna do? Stop shooting my mirrors, bro. It keeps shooting my mirrors out. We have our beacon. They need to be taking it. Oh, is green about to win? No more Signal Hill. I don't think I'm gonna get a refund for this heli. But that's okay. I need to change a keybind for, what is it? Deploy chaffs. Where is that? Controls. It's not gonna pop up here. Yeah, that's not gonna be a thing. Okay. Alright, we just gotta wait for the next server. We were just on blue, so we will probably be on a different team. Green just won, so probably red, if I had to say what team we're gonna play on. Generally speaking, because green tends to be the one that wins, I tend to not play on them as often. Just because, I don't know, I've never been a fan of, like, being on the team that's stomping. Unfortunately, sometimes they are, by definition, stomping, because they are just killing everyone. Or way ahead. Blue 1 and E2? Nice! Hell yeah. Yeah! Okay, we'll try for red. The one nice thing about blue is we didn't have that many pilots on blue. It's flying a lot. Oh, I didn't even check my stats from last game. Sad. If we have a bunch of pilots on red, I might swap. Oh, it's raining. It's kind of looking like maybe there's a bunch of pilots over here. Alright. We'll decide if we're gonna be on red or not. We could do another blue. If there's a lot of pilots on red, then maybe I'll opt for blue. If there's not that many pilots on red, then we'll probably swap. Please forgive me. Every hour I promised my wife I would take a short walk. Here's some clips while AFK. Thank you for understanding. I will be back in just a minute. I gotta make sure I turn on my audio for my game. Be right back. You don't want to see my banana. Look at my banana. Isn't that a good banana? That is one of the girthiest bananas I think I have ever seen.
My current one has been on duty for way too long. I need security.
Continue with your mission. Good to go.
Can they get unsecured by their team?
No. Once that's down, the down.
This bro not be running right? Oh, what the hell?
Unauthorization, of course! Sad, usually that's Grim.
Why do you run up to pistol whip?
Usually that's Grim's with the unauthorized use to play.
Oh? Is she dead? Is she actually dead? Please? Be dead? Please be dead for real? Oh my god. Ooh.
Oh, dearest Mikola,
Video P timing.
my brother.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I finally met my match.
Lot rain tomorrow morning. Be 8C. Dang, it's cold. Oh my god. Yay! We did it! Woo! You get her, dumb blade. Now, to be fair, Noku saying that. Oh, I can get his phone? Pog. Saying that you live in Texas is not really. Is he? Why is it making noise?
Please hop out. Just get ready to hop on the rope. Don't go too low on the rope either. Stay nice and high on the rope. I will pick you up. Hey, what's up? Get ready, friends. Up on that rope, up on that rope.
Alright,
I'll wait
there
for
we
you.
go.
I'll wait
It's
for you.
excellent to see you again.
Oh my god, we got so many keys on this rope.
We're probably gonna go Echo.
Let's show these guys the good news.
Hey, what's up, Tog? Get ready for Echo. Echo in 3, 2, 1.
Echo time, baby.
Go,
Full
go,
force.
go.
Echo.
Nice. Another big drop. Super big. Wonder how many that actually is. Maybe one of these days I'll go back and actually count. F12. Count. Yeah, we need it for several things. Welcome to hell? I mean, that's a light way to. Oh my god. Oh shit. He yelled. Oh! Oh! He's looking at me! Oh god! No. Wait, Rez, did we not talk about this? Did you used to play BattleBit, bro? Nerd! Whoa! Whoa! The hell? Who the hell does this guy think he is? Freaking Miki over here? Freaking Miki, this guy? Thinking he can call other people a nerd? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, buddy. You know, just so you know, Miki, or Runecar, so, because people may not know your nickname. I will never forget your damn pizza. Don't you dare bad bean me.
I hate this.
The
one
only
so
bad
much,
bean was your
dude.
pizza.
Oh my god.
I'm never forgetting your damn pizza, bro. Uh-oh. Oh no, I had drop frames earlier. I didn't even realize. No. You ate a kebab pizza? What are the ingredients on your kebab pizza, good sir? My pack of loss is really high right now. Just need to give it a minute. I might get kicked from the server. I don't think it's... Bitrate looks fine. So I have really high packet loss. Didn't notice drop frames was tad laggy. It was only a small percentage of frames, and it looks like it was a while ago. Right now, I need to freaking... Kebab, tomato, onion, pepperoni and lettuce, garlic sauce. That could be good. Hold on. Until my bag of loss drops, I'm not going to be able to really do anything, so I gotta chill for a second. There it goes. I kind of was predicting that, man. I was kind of feeling like it's gonna crash. What's the best April Fool's joke you saw? This question of the day. Yeah, if you would like to answer. It is April 1st. Which technically means it's April Fool's. I think people disconnected, so I'm guessing there was an issue. Theory, I need to join Red. Cat pick. Dude, I better share a picture of a cat. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that cat's jumping. Hell yeah. The jumping cat. Okay, maybe I'm stuck on blue. Please, let me add 2 red. Pretty please. There we oh. There we go. Hey, I get a heli this time. Aw, man, still maxed out, brother. I had one, what happened? Is there multiple pilots? I'm not seeing another pilot flying right now. Tell me that the Max Birds has been eaten. Wonder what happened to the one that disappeared when I was flying it. Okay, Miki, I'm assuming if you order that pizza, it has to be good. That's funny, Miki. There's probably a bunch of people who put nylons on stuff. Aw, man, that freaking dork got one. Oh, F it. I'm doing a Huey. F it, man. Literally one of the worst changes I've ever made to this server was putting the limitations on the little birds. Actually, one of the worst changes they've made. I understand the excuse that it's for performance, but you need to figure out something else. There needs to be a better solution to the problem. There's no way that's the only solution. You can make the heli despawn faster. That's one big solution. That would fix things a lot. Like, I feel like that's the literal most obvious logical fix. Because right now the problem is the helis blow up and they'll sit there for like 3 minutes almost. So it's like dead time because it's technically the body that counts. I mean, I bet, bro. Imagine people's minds were probably being blown. They're like, what? Color? From nylons? That doesn't even make sense. But the television is telling me this. They can't lie. There's no way television would lie. That's impossible. I love rock and roll. I've kind of been all over the place with gaming just because, like, I don't really... I'm kind of, like, debating what I want to invest time into. I think that's my issue, is just I've kind of been a little bit of a limbo, trying to get the feel. Thing is, I like Helldivers a lot. There's a new update to Ark. See, man, I don't know. I feel like, unfortunately, my time with Ark Raiders might actually be up. And the reason why I say that, man, is just because, like... Nah, it's not an April Fool's update. They've had an update for a hot second. Hardware. I think for me... Oh, I don't have anyone. Wait. I think for me, I don't know. Ark just is missing a little something. It's missing a little something that will give it its magic. Yeah, the Ark Raiders made an April Fool's joke today. The April Fool's joke that they made was that they were being acquired by Ubisoft. That's pretty funny, honestly. That's actually probably legitimately one of the funnier jokes that you can make. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, you know, we're being taken over by Ubisoft. You know. So, sorry, that's just the way it's going. Man. Dude, I hate how people don't trust Hueys. Hueys are just fine, bro. They can get away with the landings. Red team's dominating right now. Honestly, bro, I might need to play on a different team. Seems like there's 3 pilots. Let's hope blue's a little better. Let's hope blue's a little better. Someone takes a Yui. Okay, yes, but that's like... This is like kind of not really super fair just because of the limitation right now. That's on the birds and stuff. So that's the only bummer, is like sometimes you just don't get a choice. Dude, that guy's flipping out. Okay. Our team is technically losing. In theory, I go to the beacon. Engine, please turn on. Please turn on. Hello. Turn on engine. Start. I'm so confused, man. Sometimes I hold the start engine button, doesn't start. Yeah, word. For sure, Ardor. I get it. Like I said, it's not fair because it's like they just limited the amount that can spawn. So it's just a bummer because it's like sometimes I straight up am getting locked out of it. There's nothing I can do. To be fair, though, even when compared to BattleBit, though, is still significantly less fighting and less BS that I have to go through in general to get a heli. Battle bit is like a effing fight. You have to fight with multiple people. 17 EV. I think they did that last year, bro. They made chat Comic Sans.
Good luck.
I think we're holding that house. Ooh, shit. Miki? It might be the MI8. I think it has one now. There's an ARM version of it that has a gunner somewhere. The thing is, bro, they're just super effing slow. They're like really slow to fly and land. That's the biggest reason I just mostly fly this little bird is just because it's most fun. Kind of the same with BattleBit. Like, I just didn't fly the Blackhawks because it was so slow. Like, you just get shot down all the time. I don't know. It just wasn't as enjoyable. This is where the dopamine is. The bots use it like a laser. I mean, that's the problem, man. Is like balancing shooters, like shooter AI in particular, is literally always a freaking nightmare. Because how do you do it? Like, that's the real talk, right? How do you do it? Like, the reaction speed is the problem that you got to balance. There's so many little things that it's like, most video games that have AI in a shooter game, the AI is either a god or is either terrible. So it's rough. Tarkov, legitimately, for like a short period of time, the AI was rough, but it was not impossible. And that was doable. It's like, I have a police car. I didn't know you could have sirens on them. That's funny. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Like, the other scenarios, like, they're really bad, but then they just land the 1 in a billion. Which, I mean, like, technically speaking, I guess in a way to think about it, is like, that's kind of how it can work. King of the Hill's a roleplay server? I didn't know. I didn't know we're going the roleplay direction. There's the cop car now. You can technically call the police, depending on what map you are, if there's a phone booth. We're going full. All in, baby. Oh, someone opted out for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why that bro hopped out. And I'm getting shot up by someone. You gotta call your shots to give the other person reaction time. Oi! I'm about to fucking shoot you! Look over here! Huh? I said, oi! I'm about to fucking shoot you! Look over here! I don't remember, there's some comedy skit group that did this, like, one skit. It was, like, the US versus, like, the British in the Revolutionary War. And it was, like... Because, like, war was kind of, like, proper, weirdly, is the only way I know how to describe it. Freaking microphone. So it's, like, war is, like, proper in terms of, like, you don't shoot the general. You go, like, you shoot in turns and, like, all this kind of crap. And, like, a lot of the people from England were, like, trying to still fight that way, while a lot of Americans did not care. And, like, some Americans were, like, purposely aiming for generals. So, I'm just imagining that star. It's like, oi! It's your turn to shoot, and now it's ours! And they shoot again. Oi! I said, it's your turn to shoot! And then it's ours! You do not shoot twice! Just like, you don't understand the rules of war? There are rules! What is freaking shooting me, brother? Is that a heli over there? Oh, that is a heli just sitting in bay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
There's an armed Chinook sitting on the shore if someone can shoot it with an RPG. I'm heading there now.
You can modify the bot's reaction time? Huh. Nice. The problem is, Ardor, like most like competitive shooters, if that's even a thing that have AI, usually it's like extraction shooters, and it's like the company's the one that's determining that experience, if you know what I mean. Because like the difficulty with Tarkov is like whatever they do is like whatever's happening. You don't get a choice. All of a sudden they decide to make all the AI super cracked and just murder you in one shot. Well, nothing you can do about it. That's just the way the game is now. But yeah, it's like I said, it's a literal constant balancing act. It is arguably one of the hardest balancing acts when it comes to gaming, is like your bots. If you're able to make the experience with AI super enjoyable, that's where your high replayability starts coming out. Like Slay the Spire, man, you're not fighting another person. You're only fighting the computer. It does not matter. There are people who are continuously ripping that game right now. Hey. A couple more people. We saw a beacon? No. Hey. I gotta remember the right side with that little...
Did we deal with that Chinook, or is it still out there?
Still up, but I'm heading there right now. I'm like 100 meters from it.
Copy. I believe it's on the isle, the import, that little island, I think.
Oh, I'm looking right at it.
Once I got deals with it, then I can fly that direction. Until now, I gotta go the other direction. Then there's games like SOCOM, where you have 99% chance to hit and you miss. That's more of like a JRPG style game, but still. The balancing act, dog. Hey. I'm gonna hug this direction, because that guy has not confirmed that he's dealt with it yet. So let's hug the left. If you listen to the Lowrider song, you legally are required to fly super low.
Oh, I had a thing, that's fine.
The slide. Slid like 100 extra meters to get him in. Where are they getting shot from, bro? I'm not even getting hit. They're just shooting my heli up. Awful for 75% chance? True. Super low, exactly, Rez. I was a little too low. I hit the the pole. Tactical, yeah. My guy's dying. No, rider. Okay, who is shooting at me? Maybe one of these things I gotta try is try carrying around a wrench. Suppressing fire!
It just got turned around, but it's still alive.
Suppressing fire! Freaking love. Archer, man. Hey, I don't think I have anyone on me. We do the quick extraction.
I just lit it up. The guy just got out of it. He's still alive, though.
His teammate, no. I was purposely paying really close attention. I was really making sure that there was no one in those bushes. That's why the little markers on the heads are useful.
It's on the river.
I wish this gun was always in full auto.
Under Tower 1.
Mm-hmm.
2 trucks under Tower 1. LAB and a good
Alright.
truck.
Did you kill that Chinook? Is it still on the shore, or is it dead?
You have a mod? Nice, bro. Dude, look at this. Look at Rez over here, freaking working on mods left and right, making the game better. Nice. I don't want to add it? No! Is it going to take up too much memory? Why don't they want to add it? There has to be some reason or motivation for not wanting to add something.
Chinook is dead. Sorry, I was knocked out.
You're good, brother. Thank you. He was just blocking the path for flying, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, go visit.
I do love teamwork. Teamwork.
John, you want a driver?
So wait, do most of the guns auto start in
Spawn beacon.
whatever it's called? Single fire. Yeah, thinking bad. Most guns start semi? Really? Yeah, thinking is the enemy. What am I supposed to think? What do you want me to do next? Have to, like, come up with my own thoughts and original ideas? No. No. Really? Every single weapon starts that way. Huh. And that's just an Arma thing, I'm assuming. That's not like a King of the Hill. Specifically. Man, I don't really want to have to remember to switch it every single time I come alive. Is there another one?
I think there might be another one out on the shore again. Wait, never mind. I was gonna try by something else.
What is shooting me?
Who's got the beacon?
Freaking legs got hurt.
Go with that thing.
Or what do I need? Morphine? There's someone shooting something off the shore.
You gotta throw it on the ground and then look at it and then hit deploy.
And out of safety. Yeah, you know what, Ardor? True. True. That would actually make me forced to think even more. If I had to have a safety, you know what? While we're at it, Ardor, we should have a shit meter. Why does my guy not have a shit meter? Huh? That doesn't make sense. I should have to freaking manage my shit. Literally. So, if I go into war... Jiggles. Go back to whatever you do. We're okay. Okay, Jiggles. In this game, the default, they start all your guns in semi-auto. And I don't know if it's a King of the Hill specifically. I think it might be just this game. And the reasoning apparently they do that is because they quote-unquote want players to think about being in full auto. Whatever that means. So for me, I'm like, okay, why are we stopping there? Why are we stopping at that realism or thinking? You know, I should have to think about other things. I gotta think about my guy having to take a poop. Like... Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, Jiggles, come on. You're telling me you don't need to rationally have the decision to decide to enter into the full autosave for your weapon? What are you? What are you, a fool? Yeah, if you literally don't press the button to breathe, your character dies. It just has a big pop-up on the big screen that says, you must breathe. And it just blocks every visual that you see. That would have been a funny April Fool's update, not gonna lie.
Killed the guy. I killed him. There's more.
Good shit.
North of the beacon. They're close.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I'm always, I'm a proponent for realism until it starts, like, heavily messing with, fun. Heartbreaker. Where are we gonna drop off? A handful of people. Switching your gun safety? It says nothing, it just kills you? True, that'd be even more intense.
Which point are you right now?
Me or someone else.
Ah, shit. Someone's...
Now you're at the point.
Ooh.
I just took a heli with like a craziest pilot who's flying left and right and just kind of
Nice.
Ooh. Got shot mid-landing. I got shot, bro. There's nothing I could do about that. Lost my cranium. What's the game? Arma Reforger. What's up, Magic? We're playing the King of the Hill game mode in Arma Reforger. How you doing, bro? How you doing, Loki? What you up to, dog? How's your day going? I need to get a little bird. Kind of waiting for the limit. Is our team actually... No, we're just competing. We're not holding. There is. They added it, but it's kind of weird. Nice, dude. How's Deadlock going? I tried a little bit Deadlock, man. It's just not for me. I think the thing I don't like about Deadlock, which holds me back the most, is the CS denying. I understand it's a mechanic in Dota and people like it in Dota or whatever, but for me it just adds like such an extra layer that like I just don't care about. Just something about the extra layer that it adds, I'm just not a fan. Personally. No, not last hitting jiggles. It's like stealing it. Stealing the CS, that's the difference. Like, when you are able to take someone else's farm, that's where I hate it. I hated that mechanic in Dota, and the fact that they brought it over to Deadlock made me not care about the game at all. In the slightest. Literally dead on arrival. With last hitting minions, perfect. Perfectly fine. I play League of Legends. I preferred farming in League of Legends. Farming League of Legends was fun. It was enjoyable. Getting the last hits and managing the waves and stuff was great. Stealing someone else's minion, CS denying, CS stealing, minion creep, like whatever you want to define it as, like the ability for you to deny someone else's, I don't like. Being able to get to their side of the lane? What? Jiggles, you play the game. How does this not make any sense to you? I'm confused. Thank you, Yuri. Rain. I thought you can hit the orb. Isn't that how it works? You hit the orb? I thought like if I kill the minion and I don't punch it and the little orb flies up, if you shoot it, you will kill the minion, correct? Last hitting is referring to, like, the minion. If you hit the orb, you get 50% of the value. But, okay, wait. So, this is what I'm saying. If I kill a minion, and the little orb flies up, and then someone on the enemy team last hits the orb that is flying, will the enemy get any value from doing that? Will the enemy get value for hitting that orb that is flying in the sky, as opposed to you hitting the orb that is flying in the sky? You doing the last hit on your own minion. Because that's the only question. Right. So the enemy stops you from getting more value, though. Correct. So maybe the enemy doesn't get anything from it, but the enemy stops you from achieving more things. Right. And if you have every single CS denied, or every single orb has been last hit, and your opponent has never done that. Like, they've hit every single orb. They will probably be like an entire level ahead of you, or even more, after like 5 to 10 minutes, correct? Oh, rain. Purple rain. As long as that mechanic exists in Deadlock, I pretty much will never play Deadlock. I personally think that it is a dumb mechanic. I never cared for it. Never cared for it. The enemy being able to interact with their own minions in last hitting. Nice, dude. Nice, Rez. Hell yeah, brother. I don't know. Something about it I just don't like. I've never liked it. Every time I play Deadlock, how many hours? Let me even check. I have a little chunk of hours in Deadlock. Oh, died for checking. That's what I get. Yeah, I had like 20 hours, 15 hours in Deadlock. You'd have to be losing so insanely hard that stealing wouldn't matter. But it does matter, right? I don't know. That was my only vibe. Maybe it was stronger back when I played. But back when I played Jiggles, maybe it was also gold. Maybe they took that away. I could have swore 90% of the game was literally everyone just denying everyone 24/7. And for me, I was like, this is freaking shit. This is a terrible game. This is so lame. And it was like 40 minutes of grinding for 3 team fights, game's over. I'm like, this is the stupidest game I've ever played in my life. Such a waste. Biggest waste of time. And like the other thing, Dota's balancing is some of the worst I've ever seen in my life. Because they don't understand that 5 seconds is long. And like, they just brought that to freaking Deadlock, which is even worse. It's like, holy shit, this guy's ultimate lasts 15 seconds? What were you smoking? Are you crazy? Hello? 15 seconds of ulting time? See, Jiggles, League of Legends doesn't have denying, and laning phase is not boring at all in League. So I heavily disagree with that statement. I do not think that a game needs denying to make it interesting in the slightest. There are people who have been playing League for 15 plus years now, and it has never had denying as a mechanic. Abrams, a lot of good at long range shooting. Huh. Which one was Abrams? Abrams was the guy that had like a grab. What's up, Jamie? I'm technically shitting on Deadlock right now. I mean, obviously, Jiggles, that's a you thing, right? The thing is I have legitimately like hundreds of, potentially thousands of hours in League, and it literally never mattered. See, the thing is, Jiggles, is like the laning phase becomes more about like harassing. Mechanically, there's nothing else to do during that time. That's just not even true, Jiggles. That's literally false. You're telling me, while you're CSing, you don't have anything to do with your laner, like your enemy? You can't harass them, you can't poke them, you can't fight them, you can't, like, engage with them? You can't, like, try to have fights? I mean, the difference is, Jiggles, I think the difference, like, how long have you played MOBAs for? Like, this is, like, the first MOBA you put time into, or were you a Dota? The map has nothing else going on? Well, there's not a jungler, right? You're not wrong. Jiggles is like, this is objective facts. That while the game is happening, nothing else is happening. Well, okay, Jiggles, you're also not engaging with what I'm saying. So it's fine. You could be correct too, and I also could be correct. You gotta engage with the statement, Jiggles. Engage! Engage, damn it! My point is that denying and CS denying does not add anything that helps the longevity of the game, in my opinion. Like, I understand it gives you a little ADHD minigame while you're playing it with your laner or whatever, but the biggest thing for me is, like, straight up, that's all it does. It just adds a little minigame that you're playing with your laner. It just takes away from the fact that you can harass, you can shoot the opponent, you can stop them, you can roam. Like, that's a thing that exists too, is roaming. Like a jungler going into different places, You can farm. Like, I understand if the minions and shit don't spawn for like 10 minutes or whatever, but like, really? Like, CS denying is what holds that game. Without CS denying, there's literally nothing? See, then that is definitive proof. Thank you, Jiggles. The game is dog shit. If that is the only thing that holds it there, it's dog shit. But if they put the jungle up initially, wouldn't that literally give reason to roam? That's called balancing, right? Wouldn't that balance it? If you have jungle minions off the rip, like, I understand at this point it doesn't matter. It's verticality. What you talking about, Magic? Yes, I think it's just a feels bad. I think it's just a feels bad. Like, denying CS could feel satisfying, but I think at the end of the day, I don't know. The map. Are you saying the map layout of Deadlock you like? In particular, the way that the map is laid out? Hey, I've said it before, you know, if people like Deadlock, dog, like, power to them. Ah. Yeah, and I don't know. I see Ardor. The game has a little bit of verticality, like you can go up buildings and shit in Deadlock, but it's not really that big. It's not that big of a deal. So the jungle pops at 130. See, in theory, the fix for that, because what League does is there's jungles that people do at the very, very start, and the jungler can go off and jungle. And then that makes the game more interesting. If most of the game is just people in lane phase denying CS, that's the problem with the game. Most people don't have thumbs. I mean, maybe. Does the game even have a jungle? Jungler is a it's like a term of art for the character in MOBA games that is like the roamer. The one that like roams around and like ganks people is the way to put it, or like they stop people from doing stuff. Sometimes you have one character for one lane roam and their lane dies. So in reality, there's like not a jungler role or position. Is it just basically how Deadlock works? Is like most everyone's just in their lane for the first 10 minutes and then eventually they become team fighty? Is that how it basically flows? Yeah, all I know is, bro. Yeah. Usually jungle camps, if I recall, every time I was playing with someone, usually how it worked. Usually the way that it functioned or worked was like person would CS really fast in lane and then just go get a jungle camp. CS fast in lane, jungle camp, CS fast in lane, jungle camp. And there was never really like a roamer or someone that was like, well, there was not really a roamer or someone that was like changing how the game flowed. And I think that's potentially another just issue that it's having is, and I mean, again, right, people enjoy it, people have fun or whatever. Not every game's for me, not every game should be for me or whatever. But these are just the issues that I have, and a lot of them are just really glaring that it's never going to change because that's just the way they want it to be. It happens, okay. But there's not a role that's literally your whole life and job is you're in the jungle, you're roaming, and you're getting killed. Like, you're killing enemies in different lanes. Because in both League and Dota, to my knowledge, that role exists. Where it's like, there's a player that's expected to be roaming at all times. There's some that scale better. But there's not, what I'm describing is there's not someone's sole job in Deadlock is you will be in the jungle the whole time. You don't have a lane. There's no lane that belongs to you. And you will only be in the jungle CSing and roaming and fighting people. That's the only job that you do. Like, you will kill maybe 5 CS minions or 5 minions in lane. Besides that, everything else is outside of the lane. If they could figure that out, that probably would interestingly change the flow of the game. So, the best way to describe how League plays out is there's 3 lanes. There's usually 2 people in the bottom, 1 in the middle, 1 in the top. The one in the middle is usually like a high burst damage dealer. The one in the bottom is a support character and like a consistent over the time damage dealer. And the one on the top is usually like tanker or like a brawler. And the jungler is kind of whatever the team really needs. Can fit that bill. So the jungler is the 5th character. They don't have a lane. They're not in top, middle, or bottom. They are just technically in the jungle, and they're roaming around. But they will show up for the important things, like the urns and all those other things.
Right out of you, there's an enemy.
How you doing, Yuri? Oh, no! Sleep for 12 hours if you take antidepressant before you sleep? Yikes. That's crazy. Yeah, it seems like it's a more specific thing. Yeah, but I know it might be weird trying to describe like League stuff to someone that's only played Deadlock, but I don't know. Like I said, I think just like the 2 biggest things that probably hold me back from Deadlock in particular is creep denying, and also like kind of the very boring way that the game plays out. At least every time I played it, I was literally bored for the first 30 minutes, and then there's 2 team fights and the game's over. Again, maybe I was playing like a shit elo or something. Much more dynamic than you're in top lane jail. How so? How's it more dynamic? Boom, boom. I guess I'm focusing on the laning phase portion. I played Dota and was a mod. Okay, Jamie. Just because you're old doesn't mean that you're good. What's wrong, Morkva? Yeah, I mean, that's how League goes too. Laning is like the first 10 to 15 minutes of the game. Correct. That's also how League usually plays out too, Jiggles.
I got a beacon, bro.
10-4. Let's try this spot then.
What's up, Noku? Noku with the beat. You know what'd be funny? It'd be funny if, just for Noku,
Oh, there's a guy literally camping our base with a Humvee. Very cool.
He's 2 feet outside of our base? That guy's literally outside the base. Literally outside of the base.
Hey, pilot, can you get in my Humvee? Alright, never mind.
Whoopsies. Do. Let me send Rygorian a message super quick. Do. Too much metal? Noku, can you hear me? See, what I was thinking would be funny was I just asked Noku if Noku queues up a song. I'm just like, Noku, can you hear me? Noku? Noku? And if they don't respond, I skip their song. That'd be funny. Not enough metal? Exactly.
Okay,
Morkva knows what's
go
up.
get my Humvee to the left. So it doesn't despawn. To your left, to your left.
My left? What are you talking about?
Talking to me or talking to someone else?
I'm talking to somebody else.
Alright.
Just not for you? Hey, it's good, bro. Hey, you're good, Noku. Taco's done that sometimes. That's why I got Taco check. Because Taco's done that where he queues up Mexican radio and then walks away, bro. I'm like, dude, you cannot make others have to listen to your Mexican radio. Do. You should do it more. Taco should cue more songs and walk away. Wait, I'm sorry you didn't sleep well at all, Yuri. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm gonna... Oh, we got it. Well, you know what I mean. Like, you slept too long. Like, you mess up your sleep schedule. Like, that's what I mean. Well, hey, at least you slept well, I guess. I thought you said you woke up, like, all groggy and stuff. He does his podcasting? Okay. I could have swore Tacos said before that he literally will queue up Mexican radio and leave. 12 hours sleep is dope. Hey, I cannot think of the last time I've actually had 12 hours of sleep, not gonna lie. So I'm very jealous. Very jealous. 12 whole straight hours? That does not even seem realistic. Hey, we gotta be careful. Last time that guy was camping right outside of our base. Okay, let's go this way. I totally understand. Hey, people have different, you know, medical situations, of course, Jamie. For some people, they can't, or it just doesn't work with them. I've never myself, so I definitely cannot relate. But I can definitely be sympathetic, can sympathize. Word. I've definitely heard some people, especially BPD, definitely can have some struggles with that. Oh. Most of them got out, that's good. No! I think I'm the only one that died, so it's fine. The question of the day, if anyone has not answered, what was the best April Fool's joke you saw? It is technically April 1st. I was debating about doing some cheesy April Fool's joke, but I decided not to. Oh man, that guy took the bird. Might have to get another one. Like no one on point. Rough. Something's blocking a spawn, I feel. Can't remember when you fell for it. Be fair. Yeah, a lot of companies have not bothered. I remember back in the day, I don't know if anyone else remembers, like, Google doing, like, the pirate voice. Like, that kind of shit was good. I'm pretty sure that was an April Fool's joke. I could be wrong, maybe it wasn't. Why are these spawns getting blocked? What's going on? Alright, well here's the 3 birds. Whoa! Whoa! Morkva, what the hell? What the hell? Who the hell uses, huh? Huh? This guy. This guy over here. Friggin' thinks he can call me the fool? Mighty, mighty high talks and words coming from the entire clown department. From the entire circus itself. I think tomorrow we're gonna crack out some more Claire Obscure. Old fool! Okay. Okay. Hey, I've said it before, I'm definitely very glad that I'm not young growing up right now. I think, like, historically, for majority of time, people were, like, always kind of stoked for the future. It's like, yo, future's awesome. But it's like, now as an adult, especially right now in this time that I'm in, I'm like, I'm kind of chill being the age I'm at right now. Like, growing up right now and being, like, a teenager, holy shit, that would be rough. That would be freaking trash. That would be difficult, man. Not envious. Like, I was even technically a smidge late to the party, so to speak, but like, being 12 years old right now, that would be very difficult. Having to grow up with, like, social media and all that stuff. In a lot of ways, I do feel very blessed. I feel like I was kind of like a perfect little batch of time in terms of when, like, growing up on / with the internet a little bit, and then
It's okay.
I was a little stuttery on the way, sadly. It made it harder. 3 dudes died, sad. Whoa. Oh, what? There's a dude that way? Your friend's insurance is 3 times the worth of his car? What the hell? How is that even logical? Doesn't even make sense. At that point, you don't even drive. Or you drive something really terrible. Holy guacamole. Dude, why does Yuri always roll so high? I swear. I missed Loki's message. When Trooper is killed, a portion of the soul gold flies up in the form of an orb. If you shoot an enemy or minion, but do not immediately shoot the resulting orb, an enemy player can shoot it to deny you those souls and take them for themselves. So they get the souls, which is the money then, right? Yeah, is your friend, like, super accident prone or something, man? None, Noku. That is whack, bro. That is super crazy, dude. You don't have to disclose, of course, Noku. What country is that? I almost feel like that would be like a country-specific thing, honestly. Like, that is a crazy high insurance. That is nutty. Absolutely nuts.
Anybody?
Maybe Jamie, but Noku's not from the U.S., so I kind of wouldn't be shocked if that's not the U.S. Boom, 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 boom. UK? Telling you, dog. It's freaking spooky.
Chopper pilot. Yes. Can you bring me a wrench? Where are you? Right outside the base.
Honorary U.S. Yeah. That's funny. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, where's this bro? The John Wayne said he needed something.
Be careful coming too far this way. It's the enemy's base.
Oh god, laggy.
Repair.
Is he allowed to be in here?
I don't know how to repair.
It's on the floor. Good luck.
How do you repair?
No clue. I would say take the wrench out and walk up to it. That's your best bet.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If you have not answered the question of the day, honestly, should I make a new question of the day? Would there be a better one I could do? Companies and shit hasn't done April Fools, bro. It's kind of lame. It's not really a thing anymore. What was the funniest movie, show, game you saw? Yeah, no one does it. It's kind of lame, bro. It used to actually be a thing. Used to be a thing. Just not. It's a bummer. It's a nice theme question, man. It's just freaking lame. No one gives a shit about doing like funny little April Fool's stuff anymore. Boo! Boo boo boo. Okie dokie. Please forgive me. I promised my wife every hour. Hold on, Morkva. I'm gonna cue your song up. I'm gonna add another song so I can listen to your song when I get back, okay? How about that? Boom! I'll hear your song right when I get back. Please forgive me. I promised my wife every hour I would take a short walk. I'm going to do that now. If I put on some clips... and if I run some ads, it will remove ads for people in the future. Thank you for understanding. I will be right back and see you in just a minute. No sellouts.
For several things. Welcome to
Alt free look for wrench icons. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Jamie.
Oh
I'll try to tell him.
Shit. He yelled.
Oh! Oh! He's looking at me! Oh god! No, 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 no! Oh shit! He breathes fire! Breathes fire! What? No, 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 no. Satan, Satan, be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone. Be gone, Satan. Be gone. Jesus. Well, Legionnaire, thank you! Hell yeah. Sorry, I'm going AFK for just a second. Just taking a short walk. Be right back in just a minute. Thank you for understanding. Damn it. Do, 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 do. Hey, there's 3 people in here that are gonna wake up. Eventually. Probably not now, but eventually they will. Look at this! Look how clean these streets are! We really cleaned up the streets. Man, think of how many terrible things would be happening right now. Right in this city. Had it not been for the hero, Agent 47, savior of the world. Some fear him, but all love him. Ooh, Frank then. Good, good, good. 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 Great song,
You
too.
know what you want. Shut up. You ain't got no time to think. You know what you want. You know what you
We got one thing here. Out of a choice.
can I see a menu? No, you dipshit.
There's one pizza. We should change the name of the restaurant so we serve one pizza.
That's it. Just one. Fuck off.
Jeez.
Do you guys have any vegan options? No, get the fuck out. All we got is real cheese.
We got vegan. Get out of here.
Vegan cheese is actually really good.
Dude, fucking Scott Pilgrim. You were a vegan. You were a vegan. Good shit, Chopper. Good shit.
Oh,
God.
That movie
A
again.
scrubbing brush.
Proceeding with caution.
We're too good.
You're gonna regret this. See him, anyone? Hey, what is it? Got no visual.
That kill him?
Command, he's here.
This game's too easy. This is too easy. They give you the hammer, you just win. You literally need nothing else. There's nothing else that you possibly need in this game. You to do. Noku, no. Sledge, can you say a sentence for me? It's Slibby.
A sentence for
It's Slibby, dude. Hell yeah, man. Gamut sets only ones? Ooh, true. Have you heard this song, Sudden? Too many puppies. Nice. Nice. Mark Fisk, you did that before. In concert? I've never actually heard this song before. Mark introduced it to me, Jamie. I'm not gonna lie. Mark, did you hear that? Sudden got to see it in concert, bro. What the hell? How's it even fair? Oh, shit. Okay, perfect, good. What boulder am I living under? Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. You like to see Primus? Nice. Sudden, what'd you think? Was it good? How was the show? I gained sentience in 2001. Wow. 93, buddy.
You do the drop up.
Although, Jamie, look, here's the dealio, though. I've had the yap before, man, but I am very convinced that the aphantasia stuff plays into some things. Both shows rock? Nice. 100 years ago? I think 300. But almost. Okay, you're telling me when you all grew up to get internet, you didn't have to crank the rotor for like 10 hours to get like 2 hours of internet? You're telling me you didn't have to do that? Was I the only one? See, what would be funny is it's just like I grew up in a household where my parents just convinced me that was the truth. Why, Jamie? Why? Is it something crazy? Does it start with like a freaking... Does your numbers start with like an 8? Or even a 7? Just had to make sure I pick up the damn phone. True. True. Man, it is so wild living through the advancement of tech. It's so weird. It's so weird. Just because it's like, legitimately, as minor as some things sound, like, there's so many people nowadays that will never know. They will literally never discover that the save icon in most video games is a floppy disk. In their mind, it probably literally is just a save icon. Like, they will not have to know the struggle of waiting like 15 minutes for like one thing to load on a web page. I don't know, man. I felt like growing up with the internet, like growing up with it, experiencing a lot of things with it, was oddly very useful. Like, weirdly, in a way, you're far more tech savvy than people that are older than you and younger than you. Usually it was always the younger people are better, but the thing is like tech got a lot easier. It became like very babyfied. Weren't we on red? It became very babyfied. Is the best way I know how to put it. Like, UIs became a lot easier to use. Like, you don't have to figure out as much stuff in general. Like, there's just so much less that you gotta do compared to back in the day. Yeah, amplified is a good way to put it. I said, it just became very, like, safe. Like, easy, simple. I think that's the issue. Not issue. I mean, it's positive. Obviously, you don't gotta learn a bunch of garbage, but like having to grow up with that internet, bro. You knew what ad block was because you hated ads.
Yeah,
Dude. This guy got too close. You're the my guys listen to music. I cannot listen to them. Boom, boom, boom. Good, okay. Bro, it's kind of far. I might be able to go on like the tower with these people.
You want to go on the middle tower or you want to go middle prio?
Six people on green. What are the odds someone went for tower?
Tower, you just have to sit inside of it. Oh, someone else already did tower, not doing that.
No. I didn't have a safe enough spot, damn it. Damn it. That was not a safe enough spot. I needed like a backyard. I'm gonna crash, aren't I? Yep. Forgot that there's that road right there. I was committing to the tower, and then I saw that there was a freaking another heli in the tower, so I just knew that was not gonna work. Because there probably was people in it. So I had to commit to something else. Is it spawn point that I don't have, or heli? Max is reached. Let's take the little... this Huey over here. Sudden, I'd be curious. How many shows do you think you've visited in your life? How many shows do you think you've been to? Gotta unmute my game audio. Should be good. Cool. Game audio's back. There's someone playing music. I had to mute it earlier. Almost forgot to turn it back on. Over 300. Damn. You and Slibby are probably freaking competing. Slibby's been to a shit ton. I don't know if Slibby's been 300 though. 300's a lot. Man, bro. There's like 4 people freaking committing to flying right now. Let's see how Red's looking. I was just on Red. You've been to 0? I've only been to like... I think like literally like 2 or 3. Sadly, it's just nothing I've done. Fish shows! Damn! Okay, so if you took out fish, then it's definitely a little bit... It's like 200-ish shows, right? That's still a lot. That's still a freaking lot. Man. We capped out on pilots over here too, huh? Oh, I'm not capped. That's crazy. Been to 2? Hey, at least you got to go to 2. You could be on 0. The 2 that I went to, it's not like they were omega memorable either. A friend asked if I wanted to go see Run the Jewels live. At the time, I did not care for Danny Brown at all, but Danny Brown was the opening for that show. 100, bro. Nice. So for those who have been to a lot, like Jamie and Sutton, what are some of the tops that you've been to? Like, what were some of your more memorable, like, concerts or shows? I guess it's another question, random question. So when you went to Paul McCartney's, when you think about that event, when you went to that show, if you think about going to that show, can you remember, like, could you see the show? Okay. I mean, son, sounds like you're a Fish mega fan. So that would make sense. Besides Fish, who would be the next in line for you, Sutton? Hell yeah. See, Morkfa, super memorable. You remember the opening bands. Night Rain done? Nice. Hey, what's up, Spider? How you doing? God of War? Ooh. Hell yeah, brother. Maz, how challenging is Night Rain? For like a pretty veteran player like yourself. How challenging is that game? I don't know why, I just got a tactical insertion money. Like, is it ever at the point to where it's like, do you lose runs? I'm pretty sure I know someone that's very good, and it's like I don't think they've lost a run in a long time. Just because the game's like the roguelike style, which means that it can kind of only be so hard. Unless people change things or they added a mode. Okay. What's your success rate, would you say? What would you say your like general success rate is for missions? Like the whole run through or whatever they're called. Oh, what the? Slippy? Slippy knows what he's doing! Yes! What's up, Slib? Oh shit. How you doing? Out of 100, you only lose. Okay, that's what I'm kind of feeling. I think that's what the vibe I got from the other friend too. That's pretty a very soul sweat. What's up, Slibby? How you doing, Slib? Emo punk. Okay. Slibby, we were oddly a couple minutes ago. Cause Slibby, how many concerts and stuff have you been to? Sudden said they've been to 100 Fish, like concerts, just that band, and then they've said that they've been to like 200 shows besides them. So like 300-ish concerts. 30 by a hair. Okay. How many of those runs are no brain, like no challenge? Out of 100, would you say, Moz? It's like you literally you're autopilot. It's so little thinking. 100 shows, nice. The Who was badass, nice. My dad actually saw The Who back in like the freaking 80s, I think, is what he saw him. Maybe 7? No. It would have been 80s, I think. And he said, I think it was 80s at least. He said that they bought tickets, they got like nosebleeds, and then they were walking to the front of the stage, and then someone in the front of the stage literally was like, hey, a friend of mine bought these tickets, but they're not here. Do you want to sit up here? They sat up there. Because back then, how it worked is you would just get raffles for tickets. Like, you would enter a raffle and then you would get a ticket when you entered the raffle. Like, you couldn't buy based on seats. At least that's what he explained. I could be wrong. Matches where it's autopilot past you. Okay, so like 2 out of 30? How many... sorry, Maz, for being specific. Or get lucky, get the perfect drop, spoil for legendary perks, weapons. Okay, about 12 out of 100. Sorry to be weirdly specific. I'm just curious, because Night Rain, in theory, is a game I could see myself playing. I'm just curious, like, the difficulty of it. So I've been just kind of asking people. This is one of my favorite songs. It's definitely a top... one of these days, I need to make an actual true top 100 list. Buddy guy? Nice. Very fun? Hell yeah. There's someone else who would love to also play with me too, Liwa, so I mean... Maybe I gotta just... It's on spring sale right now.
Hold on. Get to the chopper, we're leaving, get it, let's go!
Oh, it's over? Rough. Bummer. That's fine. I got the things that I wanted to during the sale. Doo-doo. Nice! Workfo. Leo's a real cool cat. They make Elden Ring look, or Night Rain look easy. You only got a couple? Okay. I think I only grabbed like 1 or 2 things. I grabbed Civ 6. Pick that up because Das has been playing it, so next time they start a new campaign, I might try to join along. We'll make that like a random little Start a Tuesday thing that we'll do. That might be a little chaotic, because Das, I think, usually chills in a pretty big Discord call. But it'll be fine. We'll do it for like a month. Not like a full month, like just once every 2 weeks, I think, for a month, and then we'll be done. I don't know. Actually, Ardor would know. Where's your sound? Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, I didn't get to add it yet. I'm sorry. I've been super busy the past couple days. Can you send me... If you could send me the audio clip right now, I literally can add it for you, like, immediately. You just told me the sound portion, right? Or did you even send me... You sent me the message, right? Yeah, you did. All right, Morkva, how about this? I can try, really. I think I'll have a little bit of free time today after streaming. I can try to do it and get it added today. Busy? Okay, apparently, Morkva wants me to just cancel stream so I can add Morkva sound effect. Morkva, you will probably know this answer. How long does it take Das to get through an entire campaign? 6 years past? Nah, that's a bummer. Jamie, these days I'm learning that the quotation from The Dark Knight is so incredibly true. You either die a hero or live long enough to become a villain, man. So many of the people that you probably looked up to or like just enjoyed have become villains, man. In some ways, as tragic as it is, like sometimes like people ending on at least a no one hated them note can be solid. Nope. That'd be funny, Slibby. Nope. Morkva, here's the deal, Slib. How annoying is it? How annoying is a duck vanish? Like, unironically. Does it really bother you that much, Slib? Is it like a super bothersome alert? Because my thing is like, my hope is like finding the balance between like, people could still have their joy and others don't get too bothered. That's my ultimate hope. We can have the balance. But it can be tough. I think you know what, Morkva, you have been doing the duck a lot though. And I did make it cheap. 12 minutes instead of 11. Yeah, I don't know. There's some things. Like, for me, one of the reasons I put the cheese slap a little bit more on hold is because, like I said, just sometimes the super cheese. The super Omega spamming constantly all the damn time. It's like, okay, at some point it just loses the funny. I can only freaking beat a horse so much. You are the villain. I don't mind the role. See, Boz, here's the thing. I'm hoping that that's not actually, like, super the case. Like, truthfully, like, evil, hateful person. But the thing is, like, legitimately, like, there's some people who have done some really great things. And unfortunately, they obviously passed early. But in one way, to somehow make things that can be negative and some, not positive, but at least, like, less negative, I guess. It's like, well, at least we get to have the positive things or memories that they did. For sure, Maz. Yeah, for sure, Jamie. I don't know. There's like, what's the word? See, Maz, if you have strong opinions about things that you believe in, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, on any side of any aisle, people are always gonna be upset if people have strong opinions. What's up, Kitty? How you doing, Kitty? You've been doing school, right? How's the studies been? We've been just playing here and there. It's not just you, Jamie, man. I mean, the thing is, dog, I've debated about it in my head, thought about it. The thing is like I said, I have a friend who streams, and they said that the one day they did the politics open rule, it literally caused like 3 people to like hate each other and never come back. So for me, it's like, it was worth it. I don't know. I feel like that's the cool part, is like trying to find a way to kind of be more neutral. Yeah, exactly, Noku. Exactly. I don't know. I don't know, dog. It's like a thing to debate constantly in my head. I mean, Jamie, like I said, in private calls, in chat, or text messages, I totally don't mind yapping about different stuff, dog. Totally don't mind. question of the day, though, I changed it. What was the funniest movie, show, or game that you saw? It's not safe? Fair enough. Fair enough. Stars go good. Finishes the year with ease. Nice. Damn, dude. One of the best in the world. Woo, 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 woo. So good, kitty. I mean, I took a hot break because I was traveling and stuff. So in December, I was like end of November, December, and like first week of January.
Last call, let's go.
I was traveling in Japan and Taiwan. So that took a lot of time and took some time from things. And when I came back to work, it's kind of just been very, very busy nonstop. So I kind of haven't had as much time to do things as I would personally like. But it's okay. Of course, of course. Of course, Jamie. Hey, Jamie, you could be like a friend of mine who's an accelerationist. You probably know what that is. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do. What's the question today, kitty? What's something you found funny? Boom, boom. What was the funniest movie, show, game you saw? So Maz, like I said, for me, it's not an offense thing. Because here's the thing, the dealio is even in your convictions, right? There probably is some line at some point to where it's like if someone believed or was arguing for X thing, like you could probably like not engage with it anymore, or just not like basically it would be a bummer. And I think the thing is for me is like I'm mostly about gaming. This is just about playing video games over here, so I'm not really politics focused or oriented. So I'm not. That's like not a drive or a focus of mine. It's like if it was, then it would make a lot more sense. I feel to have like a lot of these discussions or things. Oh god, hey, I got both of them. Yeah, and I mean, that's the other thing. The other thing, too, is, like, the dilemma is the format that this is in. Yeah, you're good. The format that this is in is also really bad for debate. Because the problem is, like, I always have the technical advantage. Because it's like, I have the voice and you are the text, right? And, like, I have text, or, you know, I have tone and pitch and yada, yada, yada. Top Gear? A lot of people really love Top Gear, to be fair. They were pretty funny. They were pretty funny. Maybe I need to check out Stanley Parable. I've never actually played it. I've just seen videos of it. But yeah, especially nowadays, Moz, I for sure get it. It has become easier than ever to not have to like put in work to figure out things, and simultaneously, it also has become harder than before to like do proper research and stuff. And like I say that as like a debater who used to do research for like basically that was my job. And it's just like things have become way messier than before. Journalism has really died. Like it's become way worse. The Ultra Deluxe version? How long does it take to get through the Stanley Parable? What happened to Google Scholar? Doesn't it still exist? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Well, it's like that's the other really hard problem right now. Ah, copy. How long you want to play? What's like the shortest? What's the max time that you could play the game? Get all the stuff. Then I understand there's the 5-year achievement. I'm not talking about that one. It's not reliable. That sucks.
What?
But yeah, that's what I'm saying, right, dog? Is like, it's just...
I don't know.
It's so much harder to get good information now compared to like just 10 years ago. Because I was mostly a competitive debater from like 2012 to 2016. That was when I was a debater, and I was a coach for like 7 years after that. Researching was relatively okay. Once it was getting towards the end, it was getting a little rough. once all this AI crap kicked off, it became stupid hard. There's so much garbage you have to shuffle through now. And it's like, the problem is before it was just really hard to make the garbage. And like to make it convincing, like you had to put a lot of work and effort. And it's like now, to make garbage, you literally just tell, hey Gemini, hey ChatGPT, blah, 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 and then you get the garbage spewed for you in seconds. So it's like, that's what I think is the struggle, is like there's just so much more that you have to go through compared to before. This is a Jamie song.
I think that guy might still be alive.
10 hours without the main? Okay, okay. Yep. That's the other issue too, Kitty, is a lot of times people... Hey, Travis on YouTube. A lot of times people just use AI to find answers and stuff, and it's like, dude, these things are not right. Like, one time, I remember I was like Googling a freaking movie. Then the movie I know came out before like 2010. I know for a fact. And I think it was like The Blind Side, which is in 2009. And like I Googled it, and then the Google AI was like, this movie came out in 2023. And I'm like, that's actually impossible. That is not even close to true. It did not come out in 2023. And then of course, when I checked the real number, 2009 is when it actually came out. And like other things, like AI will constantly do these little freaking summaries and shit where it's like, oh, this is actually, yeah, this is when the business opens. And it's like, nope. Google AI says Silk Song isn't coming out. Woo! Woo! Bro. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's my other favorite thing, Noku, is like when people send screenshots of like AI as like their answer for something. Like, it's like very randomly specific, but there was like a Reddit post where someone was like, oh yeah, this person was a producer of these movies or whatever, and then they screenshotted it, and it was the freaking AI, like Gemini, saying who was the producer, and then I screenshotted the actual IMDb producer list, and then at first a bunch of people were upvoting the AI one that got posted, and then someone pointed out, they were like, you posted a shitty AI one, and then the guy was like, oh well, the comment below me posted the real one and they matched, so it's fine. And then eventually, like after a day, like mine became like I think 2,000 upvotes and theirs was like 700 or something. Let's play TF2, bro. I actually have a TF2 song somewhere on this playlist, I think. Maybe not. Yep, it's annoying, Kitty. Like I said, it's the annoying thing just because it's made people so lazy at researching and discovering things. Like, people literally... Before, the problem was people wouldn't go past the first, like, Google page or Google search result. Now, bro, they're not gonna go past the AI summary. Like, that's the freaking worst part.
Well.
Oh, somehow I actually lived. Flush the toilet. Flush. Dude, what's the TF2 song? I think I have a TF2 song. That's right, I think I have this one. Wait, did someone queue up Tank? Jamie, you queued up Tank? Slibby, could you refund Jamie? No? Oh. Wait. Who queued? No one queued this song? I'm just happened to come on. I have 2 tanks in this playlist. No? Just happened to come on? Why did it... Was it queued twice? That's confusing. That was so weird. It was like up next. Oh yeah, bro. This is so weird. I don't know how to describe this. I need to write this wrong. For some reason, my wife and I have started Cowboy Bebop like 4 times. Like we get through the first like 12-ish episodes, and for some reason, it's like we always drop off. I just need, or no, we get through like first like 16 or something like that. I don't remember. We get through almost all of it. I don't know what happens. Something happens where we just forget to keep finishing it. Can you send me a Discord message by chance with the name of that? I'm not gonna remember. Same creators or just same-ish vibes or same-ish kind of times? What is this song? The Soldier of Dance? I've never heard this one. What is this in TF2? When does this happen? This is a heavy song? Really? Is it? Huh. Oh. This is a dead person. Give me your helmet. Aw, man, I can't take stuff in here. Had a Beretta, too. So, yeah, I love all the dance emotes. It's called... What is it called? It's called the Soldiers of something. Shit. The Soldier of Dance. I don't know. I don't know when that would be. I'm on red team. Nostalgia. Wait, Mods, did you watch Cowboy Bebop? Yeah. I mean, it being the heavy would feel appropriate. All of it? Nice. Hell yeah. That makes sense, Jamie. Or some of them were also cinematics. Like the cinematic songs. Honestly, to this day, my standard for cinematics, like character cinematics, is still TF2. I loved every single one. Oh. Huh. I loved every single freaking... Even some of the shorter ones, which weren't as good, were still solid. They did a really good job of, like, setting the tone and, like, kind of giving a good representation of the characters. I love Heavy Weapons, guys. His was great. They say you're not too smart, baby. But I've never seen someone outsmart Bullet. I love the laugh they does in it. I can't even mimic it. I should add it as a sound redeem, honestly. It's too good. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Like, that's that deep.
I need to deploy your beacon.
Om nom nom. I love freaking, like, scouts too. Like the bonk, like when he is just saying that in his trailer. So good. Also, Meet the Pyros was actually the best possible direction they could have ever gone for Pyro. It was not.
Oh god, I've lost everything. I'm just, oh god. Hey, we live. It's just, I don't know, that truck shot out everything.
Oh no, I know. Yeah, the Pyro vision, it was funny. It changed a lot of stuff in game 2, which is kind of ridiculous. Like, turned a lot of things into, like, bubbles and, like, changed, like, death animations. It was pretty intense, like, what it changed. The Spies freaking one was good. The Snipers one, I'll never forget. Professionals have... I can't do the voice. The professionals have standards. I'd have to listen to him freaking talk. I need to mute this person. I accidentally hit the question today. I meant the mute button. All the signs changed. Nice. Very cool. I don't know. They're just all so cool, man. I think the Demo Mans might have been like one of the weakest trailers. They're all so freaking good, though. Love them all. I also love Heavy Weapons Guy when you play him and you just shoot and he just starts freaking celebrating that he's shooting. Ooh, ah! Like that. The yell that he does. So good. The match made in heaven, man. The heavy and the medic. Oh, yeah. Yep. When you have a shit team, heavy's the worst. I don't remember. Do spies one-shot the heavies in the back? Or were they two stabs? They're one-shots? Rough. Yeah, that's why they got big back, bro. He's a definition of big back. Yeah, I love TF2. And the thing that's crazy, it's whack, is I played console TF2. Console TF2 literally didn't get updates. It freaking sucked. I don't know if they even ever did. Like, console was literally vanilla TF2 forever. Which in some ways cool, but in a lot of ways lame, because there's a lot of builds and guns and shit that you would unlock that like really changed how you played. Just like Sniper having all their freaking like piss stuff basically. Valve didn't port TF2, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's just basically the console companies. What's funny though is like technically that means if you ever want to play vanilla TF2, that's the way to go. Is like Orange Box on Xbox. Okay. There's a vanilla mod? Well, never mind. PC already got it.
Push down, push down, push down.
I'm trying to get you safe. I'm trying to get you safe.
I don't think anyone got hurt.
Get out of here. Good job.
See, for me, TF2, I think it was like 1 or 2 patches of gear. Having a little bit of the variety was cool. When they added like way too much, that's kind of when it started going downhill. You hate it every single time? I mean, honestly, Kitty, I think it was like one of those things where it's like you had to kind of like it or you had to get into it. But I could totally get how people wouldn't like it. I think the thing is, it's like it is kind of overwhelming because it's like almost like a 9-way rock paper scissors game in some ways, where it's like this class is good against this one. This one pairs and combos with this one. This one's weak to this one, but not if you do this. And it's like all that crap that you got to figure out. But man, what was it called? Two Fort? Was that the name of the map? I like only played on that one map, bro. I love that map. Just something, it was so simple. Just the bridge in the middle. Something so simple about it.
Yo.
You a good pilot?
I hope so.
Okay, bad.
We'll see, my friend.
You go for Tower 4. They played Team Deathmatch, fair. I mean, I probably should have spread out. TF2 probably would have been really fun. I mean, I liked Overwatch a lot. Is 2 Fort from the TF Fortress Half-Life mod? People take it seriously. Yeah, I mean, when I played on console, people took it really serious because that was the only thing they had. Like game with fast, time to kill. Okay. Some of the characters in that game, Kitty, have high time to kill, but yeah, I get you. Jamie, I mean, like, a heavy being healed literally has an insane time to kill. But like in it, when comparing to like Arma or Tarkov, where it's literally one bullet and you will die. Like yeah, bro, they all got longer time to kills.
No, I was so close.
I messed up, man. I was barely off, bro. So sad. I was barely misaligned. I was the wrong part of the freaking tower. Yeah, even in Overwatch.
I was so close to the tower.
Even in Overwatch, the time to kill is way faster. Some characters will kill you in like a burst or kill you in like 2 seconds. Yeah, I feel that, Giddy. I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, right, people will like class-based shooters. Or, of course, Jamie. Of course, the answer is, like, you gotta shoot the medic. But it's like, if the medic's, like, holding a corner and you can't shoot them at all. I'd say it's, like, not like Tarkov, where if you shot the heavy in the head, they would just fall over. What'd they cancel it for? Right, Jamie, but it has to be the direct hit, right? Yeah, like Matt said. Long enough time to kill, not be a Twitch shooter.
The fucking golf cart.
Hell yeah, baby.
Dude, I love the new cars. They're so funny.
Is a cop car recent?
Yeah, they just added that like a day or two ago.
Yeah, they added a Harrier, but I don't know what the... Oh, there's a Lamborghini. That's funny. What are you supposed to even do with the Harrier?
It's just a really, really fast helicopter.
Okay, that's all. That's what I kind of figured.
Yeah, it
Destiny
flies
2?
just like a heli, and it's just
Some
really
people love
fast.
Destiny 2, though, Kitty.
I guess it kind of goes jet mode once you get enough speed, but...
Yeah, it feels really weird gravity. It like floats straight up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a bummer, Morkfa. There's some games that have just been shelved forever and it sucks. Like, for me, it was so lame discovering Shadow of the Colossus 2. Shadow of the Colossus is not on PC or Steam. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, you gotta remember, Kitty, you're talking to a former Tarkov addict. But yeah, Tarkov is like one of the hardest games ever. But if you excel or get good at it, holy shit.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Same here, Spider. Honestly, if they remade Assassin's Creed 1 and actually made like the missions not shitty, like, ooh, mama. That was one of the first mind-blowing games I ever played. I freaking have never played Persona games, but honestly, I've been liking Claire, and it kind of re-sparked the joy of JRPGs in me. And Persona 5 is a JRPG, right? It's turn-based combat. Nice. How long does it take to get through Persona 5 like once? Okay, so it's all just like turn-based. That's the thing that's like, it's kind of interesting about Claire, but at the same time, it kinda... I love the two sides of the coin. 100 hours? Months? What's the word? It kind of breaks the game almost. Because it's like, theoretically, if you can dodge enough or dodge well enough, and it's like you literally cannot get hit. And it's like some of those games are not made that way. They're not made to where you can't get hit. Like you're supposed to, like in JRPGs. Like at some point, like you could be really smart and like play defensively or whatever, but it's like most of the JRPGs I imagine hitless are probably not possible. Like taking no damage. Like I imagine in Persona 5. Can that happen? DLC's optional? Okay. I will say, though, there are two games that I think are on the agenda that I have to get done before I really try anything else. And they're on Thursdays. So I really need to get through Claire Obscure. It's technically 3 games, because after Claire. I need to get through Claire, which I think we're technically 1 to 2 away, but I have a bunch of side crap that I can do. I don't know, Noku, you can disagree. How many more days until, like, the game is officially done? Not the DLC, just the base game. I think I'm kind of done effing around on the side. I don't think I've done the fight. There's a fight that you can, like, exploit. What's up, office mate? I do shit weird. What does that even mean? What do I do weird, huh? Huh? Like, what, go kill the side bosses? Like I was supposed to? Yo, I haven't go say hi to Garnet. She's such a cool cat. Be streaming Slay the Spire and other things, too.
Good luck.
What you up to today, Garnet? Were you playing Tuesday? Were you playing Civ? How'd that go? Thank you, Taco. I know you're busy, bro. Good luck, man. Play yesterday? Duh. Today's Wednesday. Duh, 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 duh. I'm getting used to the fact that streaming on a Wednesday now. How was it? Did you finish your campaign, or do you still have like 1 or 2 more to go? Like, is the next run a fresh run, or is it still running? I also talked to Das about like maybe just stepping in, taking over a bot. Thank you, Nobu. We're not done. Okay. How, theoretically, if I stepped in and like took... Nah, that'd probably be super confusing if I stepped in late and took over a bot. When am I joining? I was thinking the next time y'all do it fresh. Rogue Core? What is that game? That's not a request, it's a demand. Damn. Okay, my bad. I guess on May 20th. Sorry, y'all. Busy. I got plans. Is it made by the Deep Rock Galactic crew? It's not like that top-down thing, right? Let me see. They probably have a Steam page, I imagine, right? Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core. So it's roguelike Deep Rock Galactic? How is... Isn't Deep Rock Galactic already kind of a roguelike? You have to study what they're doing in the existing one. Yeah, the other thing too, Garden, is I haven't played the game yet. I probably should do like a tutorial run or something. What? So you get these generated caves. Okay, what's the biggest difference between the 2 games? Is it like you get different gear and stuff in like one run kind of dealio? What's up, Das? Don't shout, Das. Do a big one. Wonder you're gonna hit us with your freaking theme song. So Das, I was thinking maybe when y'all do a fresh run, maybe that'd be the best time I try to join. How much do you think I gotta play on my own to like know the game? Because I don't want to take y'all's time up and be a newbie and like try to be figuring out stuff. I see, Jamie. That could be cool, bro. If they can land it, man. Deep Rock Galactic, obviously a lot of people liked it. One of the annoying parts about Deep Rock Galactic, for me for sure, is like the class stuff just takes a really long time. But the roguelike could make that speed up. Down a water bottle. This guy. This guy. Didn't play much first and jumped in. Okay, but like I've played none. So maybe I'll do like a campaign on my own or something. Or try something on the side. But I was saying next Tuesday will be ready or not then, right? So I was thinking the week after that, you're finishing a Civ run, and then it would be 2 weeks after that. Are you doing a new run? Is that how it would work, or is the current run going to take like 2 more? If you know how to read, you can play. I don't know if I know how to read. Okay. Well, this upcoming... So you mean 2 Tuesdays in a row is what you're saying? Well, Civ 6 is a little different from, like, Age of Earth or Empire. Like, Age of Empire or Empire Earth. Because I don't think it's live. I think it's, like, turn-based, kind of. Thank you, Taco. The 50 streak, bro. You're insane, man. I know you're driving, man. But thank you. We're busy. Okay. My bad, Jamie. So just spam Settler. Okay, I'll spam Settlers early. Have you played Civ 6? Okay. Have you played it much? Do you want to play? In a couple Tuesdays from now, or maybe next Tuesday? So hey, Garnet, what do you think? Do you think you need 1 more play session for this playthrough to be done, or 2? 4? Maybe next Tuesday I can get a little spotteroo. Maybe we both take over a bot. Or maybe we wait a little longer to when it makes sense to join. 2 sessions, okay. How many sessions deep are you right now, Garnet? Are you 1 or 2 deep? Got for free, nice. His dad's super strong right now, is that why? It's crossplay? Nice. Nice. You're second? Cool, okay. So it's like 4-ish sessions to finish a match? Oh, if it's crossplay. Oh.
Sorry, a little bounce.
I think it is. I think someone's having issue with the crossplay.
I'm gonna lose a rotor for this.
What? An RPG? Man! Come on, bro. Why has there gotta be an RPG there? Why? Okay, Das was saying that do need the DLC for what they play. So I did have to get the DLC. Hopefully crossplay just works. I think someone was just having issues with Epic or something that may not be connected to you. It was like a console thing. Like you may not experience the same because you're on PC versus console. It's always an RPG, man. No crossplay? No! Damn it. That sucks. I think I remember y'all were actually complaining about it now. Now I remember that. That sucks. Dude, I like how you can buy a Lamborghini now. How much does that shit cost? Yeah, I think there's no between Steam. Maybe, though. Maybe at least between Epic. Okay, once the Sky Ops and we're out of here. We're out of here. Let's hug the right side. Actually, what is that marking on the map? Okay, hopefully between Epic and Steam. Somewhere it says you can play crossplay by using the join code feature. Are they saying crossplay between Steam and Epic though, Jamie, or just literally console? Okay. Maybe there is a secret way. Steam and Epic. Oh, okay, okay. Not console though, right? Boom. As if they could find a solution for one of their friends. There's only one way to find out. Let's all play. Right now, huh? Alright, it's like everyone right now get on Civ 6. Oh, shite. Oh, shit. Addiction. Garner, you're not addicted to, have you been ascension climbing or no? I'm stuck on Ascension 9 right now. Holy shit, that thing's so tough. The enemies hit like trucks. It's so difficult.
Get in the building, run, hide, get away from the alley.
Oh, man. Man. I died. No, please, not the load times. You're on Ascension 3? Hey, it's all good. No worries. You gotta obviously focus on work. Prioritize. Gotta prioritize. Totally fine. Totally fine. Whoa. What was that? Why was it doing that constantly? What were you doing? Freaking I hit a pen. Input a code when performing crossplay. Players just select multiplayer option on the main menu. Nope. Select the Internet Unified PC Play option that comes up. Ah, PC versions. It's my sensor button. For some reason, it got stuck. I had a secret to tell you. It involved Morse code. Yeah, guys, another Lamborghini. Nice. I like it. I like it. Keep getting the Lambos. I think sometime, either next week or this week, I'm going to be revisiting Schedule 1 with Jiggles and potentially others that want to play. To get more than 4, I'd have to mod it, though. So I'll have to look into that. Like, if I mod it, what would that look like? To have more people. But we'll see. Bum 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 bum. I know they did a couple of big things with Schedule 1. They did like a cartel update, I think. So now there's like enemies and stuff. As the game was just kind of like a chill simulator. This is a cool song, but I always forget the song is super effing long. I think I might keep it on my normal playlist. Maybe not this one. How long is this one? Yeah, it's like almost a 10-minute song. It's very good funky vibes. Okay. I'm gonna avoid the right side. Just because there was that, like, BTR or something. Garner, are you still, like, exclusively a Necrobinder main? Maybe this little spot is safe. Maybe I should do there. That might be a good one to visit and revisit a little bit. Play the Silent? Silent's fun. Once you get to higher ascensions, Garnet, honestly it becomes very tough. It can lose some of its fun. Because of how difficult it can become. Sometimes it's just fun to get good builds in the lower levels. Even though in the freaking stage 1, you can still lose pretty hard. Nice. Necrobinder is probably technically like one of the safest in general characters, just because they have a free barricade with their Asti. Like, they basically act as a barricade of health that they get to have stacking up for free. Like, their kit kind of just helps keep them alive. Sometimes I think my struggle... I got down this water bottle for Taco. Sometimes I think my struggle... Right. So it can be a shield and like a shield slam. My struggle with that character is that they just have like combo pieces, I feel, that need other pieces to have like any value. And sometimes I just die before I get those combo pieces. Because it's like, oh, well, this card's dead. So I think that's just an issue. I just gotta be smarter with like card picks and stuff. Yeah, some of it's luck for sure. I mean, the thing is though, Garnet, there are some players out there who legitimately are really freaking skilled and like are really good at the game and like have really high win percentages even at the high levels. I think one thing that would potentially help me out is unlocking all the cards for all the characters, because then that might introduce some combo options that I just don't see. So I have not put that much time into Regent. Like, the last 3 I haven't played, like, at all. So that probably will help a lot more, is, like, I'll unlock, like, some gray cards or, like, some neutral cards that will start comboing well. In theory, though, it could screw with the run. Because maybe we'll add a bunch of dead cards we don't care about. Well, so like the silent, I have everything unlocked already. I think I'm like almost unlocked on a good chunk of the other ones. But yeah, a few more will probably help. Yeah, for sure. God damn it. Luck is part of the fun. I totally get it. Like having like that lucky scenario, like, oh my gosh, like I didn't think I was gonna get like, whoa, I got this early. Like one of the Jamie, you played Slay the Spire too, so you know. So at the very start, like one of the relics that you can pick, it's like get a rare card. There's a meme I saw that was perfect. It's like the Ratatouille guy, the food critic. It's like I picked the rare card, and if the rare card is bad, I don't care. I give up and do it again. It's just like instant end the run. You get a shit rare, instant end, new run. Hell yeah, baby. That's the way to play. That's the way to play. But I don't know. That's part of roguelikes is just the fun. So for me, Jamie, I think the biggest issue that Slay the Spire has right now. Look, the other thing too, Slay the Spire 1, it was in early access. They had 99 patches, I believe, before they came out with the game. Slay the Spire 2 literally just came out, and they've not even had like one official patch. They've had beta patches, but not like an official one to the game yet. So for me, it's like there's so much. The game is not even going to feel the same in 2 years, I imagine. I wouldn't be shocked. But the biggest issue right now is just sometimes very early, their enemies are very strong. And like the third act feels significantly weaker compared to the first. And it's not because like the enemies aren't scaling or whatever. It's just like the enemies are just a little overtuned early on. But again, could be wrong, could be biased, could be opinionated, yada yada. But sometimes you get a good roll and you can blow through the early ones. I think one thing that I need to, gosh, dang it, Morkfa. The one thing I need to value more is I have to put more value on AoE. I think that's the biggest thing. Because usually what ends up killing me is the AoE, is like 4 units I gotta fight. Forgive me. I promised my wife every hour I would take a 2 to 3 minute walk. I'm gonna put on some clips. You can hear Slibby's voice. I'm gonna put on some clips and increase the pre-roll timer so people don't get ads in the future. Thank you for understanding. Nothing will happen for the next 2 minutes while I'm AFK.
Sledge,
thank you for understanding. I will see you in just a minute. Here's Slibby's voice.
A sentence for you.
And you say, I enjoy sitting by the fireplace and reading stories.
I enjoy sitting beside the fireplace and reading stories.
Nice.
Oh God! Hurry! Put on!
Get in the car, get in the car, get in the car. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 don't clip that. No, 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 no. Oh, I've not seen that move before. I don't think I have. Oh my god, so cool. Yes! Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, oh, oh. Worst event ever? No! Best event. Woo! Best event. Woohoo! No one's doing anything. Woo! Oh. I just ran over 3 people. Literally ran over 3 people on the way out. That was the worst ever. Oh shit. Oh. No, it was totally one star. God damn it. Nah. Shit. Rage. I got best transport score easily. You raging? And the cool part was I had some squats to the truck. That truck, man. Hey, this song's still going. I said it's a long song. A new person joining the stream will get... If you don't like being lucky, you shouldn't play rogue. Yeah, for sure. I mean, the thing is, Jamie, there are always going to be people that complain. And on top of that, there's always going to be people that are trying to make a game that's not for them. And that's why, like I said, even with my complaints I was making for Deadlock, I was like, these are changes that would not happen because it would change the core of the game. This is not a game for me, so I understand that these changes aren't going to occur. But, like, these are the things that would have to change for me to enjoy the game. Like, that's what I was mostly stating. And, like, I'm stating and realizing it's like these balance changes would not be good for, like, the core or the ideology of what they're trying to do or whatever. But it's like, that's the issue, is like, that's what would need to change for me to enjoy it, but I'm not saying that needs to happen. I'm perfectly content with never playing or not playing Deadlock in my life. That's a perfectly fine thing for me. As much of as like the game technically could be a game that could be in my wheelhouse, it's like I'm fine with it not. And it's like, yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I think it's like, I'm very biased because I played League, I didn't like Dota, and obviously Dota was very successful. Dota has had very good success, like, not, I don't know if better than League, but like they've both been successful in their own ways, and both of them just had very different philosophies. Like, League of Legends was always about like micro, like basically like 2-ish seconds is like the longest some crowd control can be in that game. Some of the games a little longer, but legitimately there's like some straight up like 15-second stuff in Dota. I am almost positive that I'm correct on this, that there's like a literal 15 actual second crowd control that one unit or one character in the game has access to. That's just so long, man. It's just ridiculous. And the creep denying is like a really interesting aspect of the game. It's really fun. I just never found the fun. Because for me, it's like, it just...
Well,
God damn it. Stupid! Going left. Do. But that's my thing is like I try my best when being like critical of games to also think or oh yeah, that'd be Garnet. Garnet up in this, Garnet would just be like, bitch, 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 what the bitch? I try my best when being critical to like trying to think of like what is the best for the quote-unquote game with whatever game that I'm playing. I attempt to, but of course I'm not a developer, so I'm from the player perspective, which means I will always be a little biased and always not have the right opinion. But I try, in theory, as best as possible to take like a quote-unquote developer perspective if I can. So it's just interesting. And what's this guy doing? To like have these discussions, and I think like oftentimes like gamers are some of the most passionate people about stuff, but also sometimes really forget to have like a scope perspective. And like for me, the biggest thing in particular is like thinking about the new player experience. That's something like I try to think of with games. Because, like, Arc Raiders just recently patched something that a lot of people were complaining about, which I think is, it's probably for the better in the long run. But what they patched and changed is they made it so that your, if you bring in gear, you're more likely to spawn at the beginning of the game, which is good. I think that's a good thing. That makes sense. However, if they compensate for that by making it so players that are on the free kits always spawn in late, that actually can be, like, technically, quote-unquote, better for the game, but could be worse for, like, player retention or, like, new player experiences. So, it's like, that's one of those changes where, like, a lot of people probably would, at face value, just argue straight up, like, oh yeah, if you do a free kit, you should always spawn in late. And it's like, yeah, it does work for Tarkov. It makes sense for Tarkov, and it works there. But if this game is more casual and wants to retain players, oddly, it may be more favorable. Oh
God, we barely lived.
More favorable for them to not do that. Dude, Garnet has a mouth wonder. It was funny wonder when I was playing some Slay the Spire 2 with Garnet. And Garnet just, every once in a while, would just be like, bitch! What? Son of a bitch! I don't even know if you said son of a bitch. I just think you said bitch all the time. It's just funny. And then the funniest part was that after she would say bitch, she would apologize for like 5 minutes for saying bitch. I'm sorry, it's my bad. I'm sorry. It's too good. It's too funny. Too good. Rah. I think this is the side they spawn. Never. Never. Never a swear. A swear? A curse? This is definitely a Noku type beat. Noku's definitely a city pop enjoyer. Nope. No naughty words. No swears. No goshes, no dangs. Hey, I've said it before, man. Swearing's great. Freaking love swearing. Swearing's dope. Freaking, especially some words, oh, roll off the tongue. They roll off the tongue.
You do the job, Yeah, do the job, let's go.
Do I'm gonna just leave this dude.
Dude, I'm leaving in 3 seconds.
Hey, he didn't move, I'm leaving. Nope, too late. Oh, game over. Sad. Shad. 75 insertions, nice. We can do more. We can get more. I know it. I think the most I've seen is like 130 something. That was pretty up there. Alright, we just gotta wait for the server to reset and we're good. Usually takes like under a minute. Bleep bound. Hope that event is fun for Mr. Bibb. What's up, German? How you doing, bro? What you up to lately, dog? Welcome back. Just waiting for the server to reset right now. Usually takes a minute. The NA one doesn't fill up for like another hour, I think. General Kenobi. Hello there. Or what is what's his face's voice sound like, Noku? Isn't it like all it's like Bane like almost? Damn it, I'm totally forgetting the four-armed white robot's name. Why can I not remember his name? Is it General Grievous? It's like General Kenobi. No, I can't do it. I can't think of it in my head. It's like metallic-y. Dude, there was someone I heard doing a Bane voice, like tried doing a Bane voice, and they did it so weird. Oop.
Cryo time, here we go.
That's a person that's flying. I haven't been on green yet. Try to go on green. I haven't been on green yet. I don't know how many pilots are there. Ah, come on, man. Yeah, Das. Yeah, there we go. Asthma attack while also having a 50-year smoking streak. I remember back when the freaking Dark Knight Rises came out, everyone was doing Bane voices. But Batman. Don't you see? You don't have the power. South Park even had a little episode. What the heck? The freaking Prime, man. You're too kind. I like that emote. That's a cool emote. Thank you, dude. You're far too kind. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for your sub. You can use that Prime anywhere. Wednesday is kind of like a cool little stream time. Been slipping in, German. Maybe we can hang out some more on some Wednesdays, which would be cool. They're kind of earlier. They kind of start earlier. That's been fun. Thursdays I've been playing Claire Obscure Expedition. You ever see the video where people dubbed in the French version of Bane into the English version? No. That seems funny. You're a bold one. Hold on. General Grievous. A bold one. I want to hear him say it.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Hello there. General Kenobi. Yeah, it sounds like weird, bro. You are a bold one. Yeah, his voice is like funky. Definitely like I feel like it would almost be freaking difficult to do it live. You almost like need a voice filter or something over you. Honestly, this has become one of my favorite songs. This is such a cool song, man. I think the thing I love about this song is like it just has this like constant natural like uptick beat. Yeah, you need it. I don't think you can do it like as a, you know, with your normal human voice. I don't know if that's a possible impersonation. You'd have to like really have some manipulative skills.
Good luck. Lay down, get down, boys.
I owe this guy.
I got him.
Might take him too long. Nope, I got him. Nice. Yeah, you could get Bane is actually pretty doable. Whee! Without a filter. You can get pretty close to Bane. For you. Freaking one of the weirder voice choices, but oddly became iconic. Do 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 do. Probably gotta wait for my heli to respawn. Eventually. Yeah, but the thing I like about this Painkiller song, I freaking love how, like, upticks, just, like, never stops, like, it's kind of high pace. I have to fly the Gunna. I think my old one's taking, like, a year and a half to respawn or something. Yeah, we got it. No, they should have my mirrors. My freaking glass. Okie doke. Yeah, I've said it before. I think 4 is the number. We have a bunch of people on point. We're kind of stomping. Where are they? What is it? It's a control space, damn it. I always forget the keybind. Controls, left control, L. There we go. I guess so it doesn't auto center. The map like this is pretty nice. Let's do that. They're not in the towers, so it looks like. They control the point, though, I think. Might be able to go for, like, a prio drop. Alright. Just ever climbing in the freaking numbers. Got one, bro.
Come on, get to the chopper.
Okay. I think we're gonna approach from the right. I think we're gonna try to go to Prio. Okay.
Get to the chopper!
What the? Still sus. The follow. Thank you, bro. Welcome to flight school. Appreciate it. You do not have to, but if you'd like to, you can answer the question of the day. What was the funniest movie, show, or game that you saw? First question for you. Some of the old movies, like the other guys, those are pretty freaking funny. Had some very funny moments. Arrested Development's really freaking hilarious. They're fine. They're fine. Everyone lived. No one got shot. I'm kind of debating. I might swap factions. No. No, I changed it because freaking companies have gotten lazy. They don't do April Fools anymore. Yeah, I remember back in the day, games used to do it. Like, wasn't that the cool shit ever when there was like live games that did like funny shit? Like, they would add a random item into the game, or they would like do a silly thing. Like League of Legends someday, like sometimes I think they had like game modes, like Earth, I think was a April Fool's joke. Thanks for the vids. Hey, nice. Painfully, but getting better with mouse. Nice. Your front one's your map. Have you thought of rebinding it? Honestly, maybe putting map on your keyboard might help a little bit. I think if I had 2 buttons, I probably would do 2 movements over a map. I do hit my freaking map button on my mouse all the time. What I also could recommend, sus, you don't have to, of course, the G502, I love that mouse so much. There's a lot of other people that really like it, but that mouse is how I have so many keybinds on my mouse. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons that I can hit that are not like mouse buttons, and then technically I can go to the left and right on the scroll wheel to do 2 separate buttons. So technically speaking, I have those 6 and plus 2 on the scroll wheel, which is 8, plus clicking the scroll wheel 9. And then left and right click. So it's a lot. You get a lot of power. Hopefully you got to check out all the videos. I did get around to making 3 of them. I made a tutorial video. I made a keybind video. I made a landing video. Yeah, I like keyboard and mouse flying. For me, it's fun. I never got into a stick. I never did any of that stuff. And controller for me, unfortunately... The biggest bummer about this game right now is you can only single keybind stuff. Okay. Cool. Yeah, check out the landing one. Hopefully it helps. Well, if you have an expensive one, totally understand. What I would say, Morkfa, what I would say is maybe put map on a different button. Maybe put it on like X or Z or something like that. Or spacebar. Oh shit. I don't know if you use or hit spacebar at all when you're flying for like open map. But maybe just like a different button for the map and then having 2 movements for the mouse. Usually when I am landing, when I'm doing these landings, I'm pretty
Good luck.
Pretty consistently, I'm in the zone.
What's up, Corgi?
I'm usually hitting tilt up, and I'm usually hitting this like rotate. Like, I think it's anti-torque right or collective right. It's one of the, whatever one makes you like rotate as opposed to just turning. And then on the keyboard, I'm hitting those. So in theory, you could get away with just 2. If you had just 2 buttons, you could make the auto landing a lot easier. Yeah. I had to do a landing to see. I'm only hitting 2. So if you had those two, I'm holding the tilt up one like 90% of the time when I'm doing the landing. And then I'm holding the rotate one like 20% probably, maybe even less. Yeah, the buttons seem a lot cleaner. I almost always am using buttons when I'm landing. I'll have papers, please. Noku, I don't think I want to take the song out of the playlist, my dude. It's so good, man. I love that game. Just like Misty Mountain Cold. Should I ever take that song out of this playlist? But yeah, sus. Maybe that can help a little bit. Putting the map on something else. What's up, Bodark? Little Chicken 9000. How you doing, dude? Oh, shit. Of course, dude. Of course. I just think, like, the map is super important to it, but sadly, I probably would put 2 movement above it. 2 movement buttons. In theory, the tilt up and tilt down I like a lot on mouse because it helps me fly lower. Because then I can just constantly keep hitting tilts. But Ark on YouTube said they're waiting for the War Thunder update. What happened in the update? I know there's like some nuke event or something, right? And yeah, at the end of the day, sus, like I said in the videos that I made, whatever works for you, that's what you should do. So whatever keybind makes the most sense, whatever feels the most fluid, whatever feels the most solid, that's what you should do. I freaking forgot to turn my game audio back on. Whoopsie daisy. I freaking... Sometimes when people play music, I have to mute it. Because otherwise, like, I could legitimately get in trouble on, like, Twitch or YouTube, depending on how long I listen to other people's music. As silly as it is. But yeah, flying's fun. It's a cool journey. Very cool journey. No game master to ping? What is that button? I need to take that off. I'm gonna say like ping game master, isn't it? Add some bombers, that's cool. Is the nuke effect cool though? My wife is far too kind, she made a freaking smoothie. What the heck? A smoothie! A smoothie! Nice. Okie dokie. Let's get out of here. That Roomba? No, not Roomba. He's a person, damn it. It's like nuclear option? Damn, they're just ripping off that game, huh? Is the nuclear thing like their April Fool's kind of event, or is it a permanent game mode? How do you know? I've told you. Even if I literally brought my wife on the stream, 2 things would happen. 1, people would just say, I like hired an actress or something. And 2, people would still just say Roomba. April Fools, but vehicles can be unlocked permanently. If it's fun enough, hopefully they keep it. I miss when companies and stuff did that, man. April Fools events, April Fools cards and decks and things. And thought about this a lot? Nope. Don't need to think about it a lot, because it's obvious. That's exactly what y'all would do. Wait, how many people are flying on blue? That's the real question. Open the... Maybe one blue. Okay. Let's try to be on blue. Hey, what's up, Easily? Slippy Keisha Easily? Am I saying it right? Please correct me. We ran out Easily yesterday, or yes, yesterday. I'm not messing up my time. They're playing Slay the Spire. I'm saying it right? Hell yes. Seems like a super awesome man, a super awesome dude. Also, apologies, sorry. Let me know if you prefer anything that's not dude. You seem like a very cool, chill person. I hope Slay the Spire's been good. I hope so. Of course. Y'all go say hi to Easily. They've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire lately, but from the little bit I got to learn about you, I think you're a speedrunner, yes? Am I remembering this correctly? You like speedrun games? What are some of the games that you speedrun? Love to learn more. Of course. Of course, dude. Final Fantasy speedrunner. Very cool. This is a question today if you'd like to answer. You don't have to answer, of course. Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, and 10. Dang. What's like the coolest, I guess, speedrun that you have? Speedrunning the snake? No. Don't look at that. Don't look at the getting over it clip. No. Have you ever played Getting Over It, my guy? Oh my lord. You will hate your life sometimes when you play that game. I don't know if you know what the snake is, but like towards the last like 80% of the game, there's a snake you can ride that takes you to the very beginning. Oh baby. I actually accidentally rode that freaking stupid mother snake. And then, oh, I wanted to quit. I was only playing for 2 hours. I had like 2 hours left of time to play the game or something like that. And I was like, a minute away from like not playing anymore. Cause I was like, this is stupid. Goddamn snake. But no, I eventually beat the game. I don't think I beat it that day, but that was painful. It was painful. Oh yes, everyone's spamming the yippies after. Oh shit. Definitely, it was helpful. Nah, it was good though. It was good. Honestly, it was absolute cinema moment, so it was worth it. That's super sick regardless, dog, that you have these awesome Final Fantasy runs that you do. Are you playing Final Fantasy? Like, do you usually try to play once a week? Kind of thing? Is it like more than that? Yippee! I love the yippee sound effect. And you say you're doing Slay the Spire 1. Ooh. Probably cracked at Slay the Spire 1. I played a bunch like on mobile. How much you're pushing a PB? Nice. Well, I mean, that's a lot to juggle. What's like your favorite? If you had to pick one, what's your favorite do? And everyone say hi Easily. If y'all haven't, like I said, please, please. We raided out to Easily yesterday. But seriously, such a cool cat. Please drop him a follow if you haven't. If you were not available yesterday while we raided out, please say hi. Final Fantasy 4 or 10? 3 times in a day. Dang. Well, some of them probably take forever. How long do they take on average? Final Fantasy does not seem like a short game, especially depending on if you do like 100% speed runs or anything like that, or glitchless. I imagine that way ups the difficulty. I know you've probably know of the channel. Do you know of Summoning Salt easily? A lot of speedrunners tend to. It became very popular over the past couple years. When I start my stream, the last song that I have is Summoning Salt's like the song they use, the We're Coming Home, that one. Or let me see the exact title. We're Finally Landing. There we go, by Home. What's up, Baba Yaga? I do stuff's good, dude. Was this all like an April Fool's thing, or was this like before today? The Harrier's goofy. The gravity on it's wonky. Longest I run is Final Fantasy 9 with dialogue. I have a cutscene remover too. 7 hours and 29 minutes. Okay, I just don't always remember the title name. Before today, hey, it's so cool. It's fun. It's cool. It's goofy stuff. I gotta see, how much does like the Lambo cost? There's an ambulance. That's funny. A police car. Dude, this is not expensive. I thought they were gonna be expensive. $250? I mean, I've never complained about the stuff. I think the game has perfectly enough stuff. This is the only thing I need. This is it. As long as I have this, the game is complete. All I need. Final Fantasy 1 is 1 hour and 52. Final Fantasy 2 hour 19. Final Fantasy 3, 2 hour 59. 4, 2 hour 49. 9, including cutscenes, 7 hours. No cutscenes, 3 hours. My god! There's 4 hours of cutscenes? Holy. 4 hours. Hell yeah. I guess for me, I don't see the point of the Harrier right now. Just because, like, I don't know what the use of it is. Just, like, kind of a fast vehicle. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, to be fair, Kojima, like, would giggle at those. Kojima is a different freaking beast, Noku. Didn't Kojima literally have a quotation where he's like, if you want to watch my movie, you have to play my game? Didn't he have something where he said that along those lines? I could have swore he said something like that. 4 hours, 10 minutes. Oh my god. Well, bada boom. Okay, you would be a good person to ask this easily. What, in your opinion, if you were to... It's okay, if it's too hard, understandable. But theoretically, if you were to rank the Final Fantasies, how would you rank them? As I know there's always a lot of people that have, like, kind of debates. And isn't 7, like, kind of the fan favorite? Like, a lot of people usually praise 7 as, like, one of the best. Okay, but Noku, what is Kojima's times? Noku, how long is the Metal Gear Solid movie? Metal Gear Solid 4? How long is Death Stranding 1 and 2 cutscenes? That's a real question. 9 is the most well-rounded. You adore the remakes? Okay. Do you like the newest ones that they've made? Because they're very different, right? They're not like turn-based anymore. They're more like live flowing combat. Some of the newest ones. You love Rebirth. Nice. Hell yeah. Very cool. I know some people, again, were complaining. I have not played enough Final Fantasy, so I don't really have an opinion. So that's why I'm very curious to get the opinion of a Final Fantasy enjoyer. That's cool. I think the other thing, too, is people just need to enjoy them for what they are. Like, if they put a lot of time, passion, soul into them and they're just different, it's like, if you want the old game, go play the old game. Like, I imagine for those creators, it's probably something along the lines of like, oh, this is more the vision. This is like what we would have wanted if we weren't limited by technology. 1 to 7 hours to 6. Dang. How long is Metal Gear? I can Google that one too. Metal Gear Solid 4 was ridiculous. I want to say it was like 7 hours. With cutscenes. The worst part is Metal Gear Solid's, I'm 99% sure, unskippable cutscenes. I could be wrong. But I'm almost positive you could not skip those. You were watching them. Kojima was like, I made these, god damn it. 7.5 to 9? Was it because some of them were skippable? Is that why it's like that ballpark of time? Yeah, I'm pretty sure a majority of the cutscenes were straight up not skippable. In the slightest. And you just had to freaking enjoy. You were gonna enjoy watching whatever that cutscene was that Kojima made. Yeah, I said it too, like, Slay the Spire team. There's some animations where it will slowly play through, like, the animation. They really wanted you to see some of those animations. Google being Google, fair enough. Fair enough. No. You know what? I'm gonna Google it. Let's see if we can find. No.
Sorry, bro. Didn't mean to shoot you.
Wait, you shoot me?
Metal Gear Solid 4 had one continuous 71-minute cutscene. Grown Ups too. Some of the older movies, Baba Yaga, were just... I don't know. Like, the thing is like, yes, at the same time, there's some jokes that just were not funny, that were rinse and reuse, but there's some movies that it's like, that were just funny. Like, were straight up funny, and it's just a lot of that charm was lost. If you haven't, honestly, the newest Naked Gun was really good. I liked it a lot. It was just too short. They needed the movie to be longer. I want more jokes. But it was really, really funny. I like the old Naked Guns too, but it really felt good. The ending cutscene, Death Stranding's 2 hours. My god. I'm gonna lose the freaking rotor, huh? Nope.
Good luck.
Hey, Mark. You remember Angels in the Centerfold? It's a good song. Did I say centerfold or is it centerfield? I always get mixed up. They always say it so fast, sounds like centerfold. Angels in the centerfield. It's probably centerfield. Well, we're kind of coming back. The dig. And the fish. Vote skip. Control's trying to start fights, huh? Trying to start fights with Morkfa, huh? Yeah, ask Chickles how I feel about this Friday. Oh, my bad. I was about to PM you. I was gonna say, like, what about like early Friday morning for some schedule one? Thanks, Suki. Hey. I would be on potentially like 7 a.m. my time. Potentially, if I can like go to sleep at the right time and everything. Is that like too early for you? Currently it is noon. It should be 7 a.m. for you. I thinks. You're good. It's 12 for me right now. Honestly, Morkfoot, I wouldn't be shocked. What time is it for you right now, Jiggles? Is it 12 or 1? Alright. Well, what I could do is I could start a new run. I guess my question is, how much do you want to be? Like, if you were not there for the first, like, 30 minutes of a run, that'd probably suck, right? So maybe I should, maybe I'll just log on at, like, 8. Instead of, like, 7 that day. Ooh, a little lag.
Hi, Rotor. Good luck.
Ow! Schedule 1's super fun. I loved it, man. I did not think I was going to play as much Schedule 1 as I did. I think I played more Schedule... Let me check. I think I actually played more Schedule 1 than Arc Raiders. I played Schedule 1 for 67 hours. I played Arc Raiders for 79. Okay, never mind. Arc Raiders barely won. Almost. I mean, Schedule 1 was just freaking... It was relaxing. I don't know. Like, that's the way I know how to describe it. It was just like... They perfectly nailed the vibes of, like, a farm simulator game. Yeah, just number go up as a team is fun, but also, like... I don't know. Like, for me, the biggest thing... I know it sounds so little, and I hope they never changed it. I know it's so little, but the fact that just when the night comes, the day doesn't end, it ends when you're ready. Holy shit. So good. Every other farming game, no one ever figured that out, man. Oh, day-night cycle. Okay, well, give people the option. Make it so that if they want, they can end the day having everything squared away and everything they want to do. Baba Yaga, they did some updates and stuff, so the game has a lot more. Did they ever add mushrooms? I don't remember. I thought they were planning. They did? Nice. Yeah, it's just like a chill, interesting game. Like, obviously, some people get turned off because of, like, the connections it has to, obviously, illegal substances. But, I don't know. For me, it's like a chill little farming game. It has, like, the risk of, like... oh, you know, the police are after you, and now that's like the cartel or whatever. But, I don't know. For me, it was like perfect vibe. Perfectly chill vibe. They could have not done anything else. They're like, besides like content, just more things. I don't think I would have changed anything to the game itself, like the core game. And also just the little animations you did. Oh my god, so satisfying. I never thought I would actually say that I would freaking enjoy, like, putting things into a jar. It's just like having the little wheel, like, turn, click, and hearing the drop, 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 lid, click, drip, 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 lid. It's just like, it's so clean. It's like they picked super satisfying sound effects. Like, legitimately some of the best sound effects I think I could have had. Just for making things, like, nice and satisfying. Like, you're cutting something, just little sip, sip, sip sounds. Very satisfying. Or you get the upgraded scissors, which turns into, like, a buzzer, basically. It's just like, bzzz. So satisfying. Thank you so much. Is it Cryox? Is that how I would say the name? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the flight school. Anyone who has not, please join the Discord. You can get notifications when I play Arma specifically or other things. For example, tomorrow I'll be playing Clay Obscure Expedition. 33. And that's a single player game. So it's kind of in that little category. In theory, I would maybe someday give it its own category depending on how much I play it. It's not a cat cult. But right now, the kind of main games of focus is Arma, Helldivers, Player Obscure is the main game, like variety game I'm playing. I've Not Mercy on YouTube. Hey Jiggles, I think it'll be fun to revisit. I think also now, with obviously like having played through the game once, you know, a couple times through, more experience, going through the first couple of stuff will probably be easy. It probably won't take too long to kind of get to middle end game. I think the biggest thing is just have to end the nights relatively quickish, and then we'll be solid. They changed up? Alright, I mean maybe it'll be a learning experience. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, unless they killed the game somehow, which I freaking doubt. Unless, like, they updated the game and made it really stressful and weird and bad somehow. Like, it's probably fine. They nerfed drop-shotting? What? That game had drop-shotting? How dare they? How dare they? How dare they nerf drop-shotting? Drop shotting is the worst thing that exists in any shooter ever. I don't know about the worst thing. What would be the worst actual thing that exists in a shooter? Honestly, from Call of Duty, that freaking martyrdom. What was that stupid perk? It was in Call of Duty 4, I think, and Black Ops. Maybe it was just in Black Ops. The one where you die, you drop a grenade. And like 90% of the time, the grenade literally would always kill you. Halo jump? That could be kind of fun. I don't know if that was like super bad. It could be a little abusive, but I don't know. That became like a fun mechanic. That was a rough landing. Lots of back rotor for it too. Need to land faster. Besides like obviously people cheating, what's the worst thing in a game? Like a shooter. That's like an intended mechanic of the game. Hey, what's up? Pickle on YouTube. What am I missing, mate? After a J-hook, my nose ain't coming up. You gotta constantly... So, what is the button? It's like... collective back. Grabbing on Fall Guys is the best feature of Fall Guys. What are you talking about? It's literally the best part of the game. The best part of Fall Guys is knowing that you trolled someone. It's so good. Yeah, Bushwookies pretty high up there. Like, people camping. That's like a strategy. I'm trying to think, like, more... I don't know. Maybe drop shot is not even, like, an intended strategy, per se. Yeah. People pushing games to, like, their technical limits can make games pretty unfun pretty fast. Morkfa, you just gotta go to the dark side. You just have to become a little grab troll in Fall Guys, and you'll realize that's the light. You'll realize that's the true path. You have morals? Nope, you gotta throw them in the trash. But British, I don't know if you can hear me. The control, it's basically the tilt backwards is what you need to have the control for, and just put that on a button and keep holding the tilt back. It should be cyclic back, I think. Yes, I believe cyclic back. What's up, Bear? With the game? Damn. Bear's rich. Yeah, in Fall Guys, it's especially hilarious when you, like, try to end someone's run, you end both your runs. Only here to gamble? It's all good. Gambo away, buddy. Gambo away. You won. Doku, no. No. Where are we going? We have a lot of people on point for once. See, Bork, if you're competitive, then that means you gotta start doing it, bro. Think about it like this. Theoretically, what if every single time that you got grab trolled, had you done it, that grab troll would have been gone? I don't know. Damn, Bobby Yaga with the big win. What is with all this luck? What the hell? Y'all need to calm down. You can't be winning this much. You know, Instigator, I'm telling you, you gotta go to the dark side. Just do it like 1 week, Morkfo. Just 1 week, be on the dark side. And then go back to being, you know, good. What do you do with them? Nothing. They literally do nothing. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to get more advanced with stuff and be able to do like a shop and things. I gotta migrate the points over. They're literally just for gambling right now. The channel points, which are separate from those, do things, but they have no connection to that one. I can't even control channel points, so I can't give you them. It's something you have to literally, like, earn yourself. I can refund stuff when people request them. I think you gotta do, like, 50% for something like that to work. I could be wrong, but it's a little more specific. It also does go on like a little cooldown, so you got to be careful. It goes like it's like a 20-30 second cooldown. The thing is though, is once I'm able to get to moving the thing over to the bot, then it's gonna go a lot better. Then it'll go better. Once again. I think I have enough people. Oh, a couple are respawning. Doki. Why is it not working for Baba Yaga? What's happening? Why is it going on cooldown for him? What the heck? What the heck? No, Bear, no. Bear, let me give. Hold on. There you go. Alright, now we head out with what we got. Doki's gonna break the stock market? Doku, don't do it. Don't break the stock market. You need to keep it alive, Noku. Ah, shit. If we don't keep it alive, then what else? What are we gonna live for?
Holy shit.
Just try to lose the buddy.
Accidental TK.
Too afraid to gamble all? That's scary. You're rank 3, dog. What if you insured? You can insure. That could help.
Lay down.
Just gotta do it. Do it. Just do it. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Here is the deal. Here's the deal. I sadly did not wake up early enough today. Sadly, I didn't wake up early enough. I want to try to do Wednesday even earlier. So I will do my best next week to try to make sure I can be on, gosh dang it, earlier. I promised my wife that we would get dinner around like 12:30. And it is almost 12:30. So I thinks that it might be best for me to wrap up a little sooner rather than later. I appreciate the stream of the day. We got to have a little 4 hours of flying, which is sick. Nice little 4. I appreciate it. I know, I'm so far behind. So far behind. I mean, that's why it kind of works out conveniently for a lot of UK times. If you watch our YouTube